Oh, hi. Sorry, I didn't know I was going to come on the screen that fast. Welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. First comment to the broadcast, Dan on Fleek on Twitch. Ryan, first comment on Periscope. Yes, I am 10 minutes early, kind of. I mean, I just said by 2 a.m. I would be like, Lise, did you say no? You don't miss my late night broadcast? Well, you're here, so that's good. Steve is here. David's here. That's good. I need to check in with my late night crew. I haven't been on in the late night in so long. No, Duke, you're going to get blocked. I'm happily married, just so you know. Sorry. But thanks for trying to be nice, but no. The bots are back in town. Oh, David, what does that mean? Thank you for the super hearts, Steve. Yes. Kicking this broadcast off right. John, what's up? You guys, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning in New York. I haven't broadcasted today, so I plan to go for 3 hours. 3 hours. Thank you, Steve. Hi, James. Wait, James, what'd you say? Am I drunk? I'm not drunk. Nope, I just slept for 6 hours because I knew that I had basically what I do here. Let me rewind. Hi, Jerry. This is Live Rico. Jerry, you were the first comment on YouTube. So please check out our website, femyoga.com. This channel, all this content is 100% viewer funded. And one of my gold level sponsors right here, I don't know if I should say who it is, I just pointed at him, but he had been saying that he was missing my scopes because I wasn't doing late night scopes anymore. So I decided, and scopes is a Periscope term. I'm live on Periscope too. And I told him that I would try to get back on the late night shift. So I slept for 6 hours so that I would be able to do this. And here we are. Let's go for 3 hours, shall we? Where have I been? Sleeping, I guess. It's 12, 1, 2. Yeah, and the West Coast. Did I see your new photos from today? No, Steve. Are they on Instagram? That's exciting. No, I only saw the bird one that I commented on. You don't see it on Periscope, Rico? You don't see what on Periscope? Why do I feel like I'm weirdly close? Oh, yeah, I'm sitting in my blanket. Normally I get rid of that before I go live. You'd like to request that we end the broadcast and go to sleep. Dan, are you abusing your sponsorship privileges? You thought I was in Hawaii? Oh no, those are old, that's from August. Those are my YouTube videos. Those are being uploaded from when I was in Hawaii in August. Rookie, thank you for the super hearts. Thank you. I can imagine people were like, what the hell, I need my fix. Are you guys addicted to Fem Yoga? I'm addicted to Fem Yoga too. It was really, really hard not to go live. First I was going to go live in the morning. Then I was going to go live at like 6 p.m. And then I was going to go live at like 7 p.m. I was like, let me just go to sleep. So I slept for 6 hours and then came back. And now I can go live. I'm so happy. DJ, what's up? Old man hearts. Thank you for the super hearts. What does old man hearts mean? You guys, you do miss the late night, don't you? This makes me so happy. And I have a bunch of content I want to go over with you guys. Hey, Trevor. But you're all so chatty at night. It's nice. Hi, Ryan. You're going to bed waking? Okay, I know a lot of you guys are like daytime people. I've kind of shifted my audience to be a lot of daytime people. I gotta make sure I keep everybody happy. Hey, Zen, you woke up. My lipstick is on. With the new outro. Yeah, let's show the new outro. So there in the comments on Periscope, Never, that's my graphic designer and video editor, and he came up with a new outro for me. Let's see what we think. You forgot you changed your debit card? Oh, what do you mean? Hey, Faceless. Oh, you mean because your sponsorship just expired? Just like old times. Yeah, I always used to be on in the middle of the night. Ryan, I didn't know you were a late nighter. I don't remember you being a late nighter anyway. Party at Taylor's Periscope. What up, what up, what up? I talk too much? Well, you could leave. There's an X. They made that for people who think they aren't really enjoying the content. Did the sponsor that requested show up? He's not here just yet, but I'm going to be here for 3 hours, so we'll see if he shows up. We need our heart race. There it is. Thank you, David, for the hearts. Oh, Coda. Oh, Coda. Yes, Ruby. You had called Ruby. Who are you? Are you her? Who are you? Hi, Raya. Just like old times. Wait, are you a bot? So far, no bots? I think that Raya was a bot. Hey, Tom. Nope, it's not a giveaway. It's just normal 3 hours of content, like every day on Fem Yoga. Spoke too soon, right? Yes, we just hit 20,000 super hearts. Let's shoot off the cash cannons. Any more raffles? Yes, but not planned at the moment. Yeah, we'll be doing giveaways all the time, though. Oh, thank you, Court. That was nice. Hello, True Hater 123 on Twitch. I'm good. How are you doing? Trevor, thank you for the super hearts. The bots are back in town. Okay. Everybody, turn your volume down. Actually, I could just put it on mute. I'm going to put it on mute. Okay? And I'm going to shoot off the cash cannons. Thank you for 20,000 super hearts. Steven, Trevor, who's that picture? Lots of bots. Yes. Eric, Mr. Hearts, her partner in life, love, and spirit. That's awesome. It's so nice to meet you. I was helping her set up her OBS like this and Egg Drop. And she also liked Atlas Shrugged, which we just read recently. You can't see it under the heart race, but... Hi, Johnny. You've already seen me? No, I haven't been live today. Cash cannons. Fire off those $2 pistols. They're not $2 pistols, like $40 pistols. All right, I'm going to turn the mute on, okay? And then we're going to shoot them off. Thanks for the super hearts. That actually reminds me, I need pictures, GIFs, and timestamps of my cash cannons. So if you guys wouldn't mind doing that, that would be awesome. Time to reread Atlas Shrugged. We're not rereading Atlas Shrugged. Thank you for all the super hearts. You guys are awesome. Oh, Coda, it was my pleasure. I have a weird, like, I just love setting people up with periscoping. I wrote a book about it. It's that bad. It's a problem. That was weak, Dan? What do you mean? Oh, Dan, you texted me and I forgot to open it. I saw something about fully loaded cash cannon somewhere. I'm a lady? I guess. I mean, I'm definitely a female. Ladies usually implies grace, class, poise. It's raining money. Hallelujah, it's raining money. Merci, Johnny, for the super cars. Something like that. Can I give a biceps flex? I did give a biceps flex on Friday's broadcast when I did a bunch of push-ups. You can check that one out. Thou shalt never mute the cannons. Dan, just tell me what to do. Dan's in charge, you guys. I cater my content to my sponsors. That's what I was going to say earlier. Maybe I did say that. And there's Dan on Fleek, the #3 sponsor of the whole channel right now. So he can pretty much get whatever he wants. He's trying to make me end the broadcast and go to bed. He's trying to tell me I shouldn't mute the cash cannons. Never forget that ladies wear lipstick. Okay. Some men might wear lipstick as well. I know Dan really likes lipstick. Just kidding. Oh, Dan! Guess what I have on my feet right now? Anyone want to guess what's on my feet right now? I feel like no one could really guess except maybe Dan or Nick. You hope this isn't a regular thing, you're going to miss all the shows? Well, it used to be a regular thing. I don't know if it will be or not. I guess it just depends. So here's the thing. I'm like 300... Oh, now I actually didn't check before I went live this time, but I'm like $300 away from my financial target, my minimum financial target to keep this channel running. So I need to switch something up. I need to try something different. And I've been live in the day for maybe a month or 2 months, maybe even longer. Polish. Well, I do have toenail polish on, but that's not what I meant, Dan says Periscope socks. So you're close with the guess of socks. They're not Periscope socks. What do you think only you or Nick, what kind of socks only you or Nick would remember? Late night equals fun time. Yes, dumb. Hello. Dude, you're gonna get blocked. Hi, Anthony. Oh my god, you guys are here in the late night? Look at you. Commitment, dedication, fam. I love it. I'm cleaning up money, don't mind me. Steve came in hard with the super hearts right in the beginning of the broadcast. I'm loving it. I'm happy. You guys can't even see me when I'm over there. I didn't know that. I have to go get the money, though. I'll be right back. PayPal? Yep, my PayPal is on my website, femyoga.com. What is purple? Red plus blue equals purple. See, the Eggbot doesn't know, but it doesn't need to know. Because I know everything. You got some sunglasses? Ooh, nice. From where? Hey, dude. How are you? Guys, we're not going to get to any content. This is how it always goes in the late night. Holy, 2 a.m. You can't stay too long. That's what I figured. Well, hi. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Asha, how are you? I hug you. How you doing, Asha? It was funny when you came into that guy Mike Scope the other day and he was like, Asha Bellini! Hey, I received a payment. Hey, I have a new automatic payment profile. Thank you so much. DJ Sleep just set up a monthly contribution to the channel. And that's over at femyoga.com. What is this scope about? This scope's actually going to be 3 hours long, and it's going to be about a lot of different things. You're great. Oh, no, you're a bot. Oh, so many bots. I got to get used to the bots again. So he is sending $20 every single month on the 15th of each month, because it is April 15th. There he is right there, DJ Sleep. DJ, thank you so much, so much for the monthly sponsorships. Really, really appreciate that. You make this show possible. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Dub, you tell him. You tell him, Dub. Dub won $100 on the channel the other day. Do we think we got all the money? Whatever, let's just assume we're going to shoot him off again, and we'll count the money at the end. That was funny. He's like, Asha Bellini! But he said your first name, right? I was impressed with that. Fixed it. Thank you, DJ. So nice. Your hand is jacked from giving hearts. Boom! Thank you for the hearts. Oh, dear. And then we have this guy saying sex dance. Picking up caching. Picking up caching isn't the content. That is correct, Dan. We have even more amazing content in store for you guys. Not just cleaning up cash cans. Open cash cannon at the camera. James wants to see how this thing works. Changed my card 2 days ago. I forgot. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Whoa, Super Hearts coming. Whoa, that was weird, Anthony. It's like you predicted Steve's Super Hearts. So, in here, there's a little wheel. This is a wheel that spins and just basically spits the cash out through here. And there's this little silver, I don't want to pull the trigger, but there's this little silver blocker. Anthony, thank you for the Super Hearts! This little silver blocker, and when you pull the trigger, that drops down so the money can shoot out. And that's the way the cash cannons work. There's your first content, how a cash cannon works. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Anthony. Whoa, Steve is really definitely the stream boss tonight. I'm loving it. Your scope crashed twice tonight. You scoped, Dub, or you mean my scope is crashing? I'm live on YouTube. You're subscribed to my YouTube channel. That's how you won $100. Do you want to watch on YouTube with Dan? Do the cash cannons work with quarters? No, but it does say that it works with confetti. You're not a moderator, Asha? I don't know if my moderation has been working. DJ Sleep, thank you for the Super Hearts. Okay, so not only did he just go set up monthly support of this channel, he also just sent a bunch of Super Hearts. Thank you guys, this is awesome. So yeah, I guess you did miss the late night scopes, it turns out. Is that true? Is that what I'm here to gather here? Okay, let's get rid of some bots. Oh, Vegan Doze. Do you know Kayvon went into her scope today, her really good game show? So jealous. Super jealous. Kayvon, why don't you come into my scope? What? We're already over 60,000 Super Hearts. You guys? Okay. All the content is going to be me shooting off the cash cans, picking it up. It definitely works with Monopoly money, yeah. Oh, that's okay, Anthony. You're awesome. Thank you for being such an awesome super fan, supporter, and sponsor. Big sponsor of the channel. You're on here somewhere. Where are you? Right there. Boom. Anthony. Yes. See, DJ said he missed the late scopes. I love this. So, I mean, I could shoot off the cash cannons again. Technically, I'm supposed to shoot them off 2 more times. We're never gonna... I guess I could talk here. Why don't I... Here. This. I'm gonna shoot them off, okay? Let's do this. Dan said I'm not supposed to mute it, and he's in charge, so I'm not muting it. You might want to turn your volume down. Roger, if you want to sponsor, it's femyoga.com. Hello, fabulous Ferrari. How are you? How are you? Actually, Ferrari, speaking of Ferrari, you know, featuring Stephanie, the girl that came on and did split screen yoga on my channel, she just posted on her Instagram a picture of her in front of a Ferrari on her way to a thrift shop directly at the camera, but then all the money goes behind the camera, which means you can't see me when I'm cleaning it up. We've learned this lesson. Also, it hits the microphone, so that's why I shoot them up like this, so that they rain down on me and they land where you can see them and they don't hit the microphone, but they still sometimes hit the microphone. What's on the docket tonight? Oh, hi, Matt. Okay, first, thank you for the super hearts. Steve, DJ, Johnny, everyone who sent super hearts, thank you so much. Turn your volume down. Yay! Thank you for the super hearts, guys. Dan, why do I feel like this is a troll sponsorship? I'm helping me to doze to your scope. It's so relaxing. Zen, I'm sorry. Zen's like, this is so relaxing, and then I shoot off the cash can and start screaming. Alright, David, I'll see you later. Hey, Charlene! See, then okay, so not only do I get my nighttime crowd when I come on in the middle of the night, I also get my UK crowd, like Zen and Charlene, who are, like, up in the morning like normal humans. There's a Whose Line Is It Anyway marathon on TV. Trevor, you're trying to steal my viewers right now? Because I would go watch that instead of this. It's like robot pigs screaming. Asha, thank you for the super hearts. Am I going to read you a book? I was planning, I had that prepared. I don't know if they're going to let me. Gonna not find $60 is my guess. It's always 60 short. Oh, dumb. I saw some of the last Atlas Shrugged scope. We're getting it soon. Yes! Oh my god, Coda, that's awesome. Let me just block this bot. Want to go get a donut? Sure. Can't stop firing off them pistols. I'm still in Australia. Makes even more sense. It's even later in Australia in the future. Well, I guess it's a tomorrow here too, isn't it? On what broadcast did I do push-ups? Oh, True Hater, you're looking for that? That's funny. It's, the discussion continues. 67 steps discussion with, sorry. with South Jersey Broker with Ed. Do I take book suggestions? Yes, Coda, but you have to direct message them to me because otherwise, as you can see, I will forget and get distracted. So yeah, here's some content. Steve, it's coming. It's coming. I'm going to show you guys while I clean up the money that kind of went where you can't see me while I clean it up. I'm going to play something on my screen. I'm coming right back. This is my new outro video. I'm not ending the broadcast, but I am going to play this outro video so that you guys can see the new outro that James made for me. And he's here, and he just sent super hearts, so it's time. I do also want to say something that I already forgot, so thanks, James. All right, so here's my plan with the outro. So James, tell me if there's a solution to this. That's okay, Scoopy, that's normal. Hi, Fresh, what's wrong? Video dropped, missed a comment. Oh, Charlene says hi, guys. You have a book for me? Yes, Coda, perfect. Direct message me, yes. We'll be right back after these messages. Hi, Brian. So here's what happens if I just play the outro without... Here, I'll show you what I've created, and then I'll show you why it's wrong, James, okay? Not wrong, but I'll show you what I'm kind of rigging together here. So I'd have to put that black screen first. All right, but this is the new outro video. Woohoo! Femme yoga party! And now I'm cleaning up money. I'm coming back, I swear. I swear I'm coming back. You like it? Yay! So the only thing is that in the beginning there, that part's transparent. So if I don't put that black screen up first... Oh, did I sneeze? Thank you, Ryan. Hey, Kylo. If I don't put that black screen up first, like this black screen, then it doesn't work because you made it on purpose. Well, look at how bad it looks. It's like, it doesn't really... I think it looks bad. I don't know. You think it looks good? I feel like it doesn't look right over, see, like over the top of this. It's too confusing and weird looking. I went to a yoga class in Boca Raton. Yes, that's awesome. Thanks for inviting your followers, DJ. Asha in the house. I went to a yoga class and I've never heard so many. Wow, okay. Well, I think I'm probably going to go like that. Is if this ASMR reading opinions or actual yoga? We do all of that and more. Hello, good day, Ted. Wait, are you a bot? You guys like it better transparent? Really? Oh, maybe I just suck at this. I tell James this all the time. I'm like, I suck at knowing when things look good or not. Everybody seems to like that. I just thought it looked bad over the top of my words. You see what I mean? I guess. Cool then. A Thousand Splendid Suns? I don't think I have. Asha, can you direct message me that if you want me to read it? And I'll put it on my list. You guys, today was a very special day. Yeah, everybody likes it. See, James, just don't listen to me because apparently I have no idea what looks good. Cool. So then I don't even have to do that black thing. I'll just delete that. And go for it. Zen likes it. All right. All right. The people have spoken. This is why I pay him to do this stuff, because obviously I have no idea what I'm doing. It lets you know it's ending. It is ending. Well, I mean, it's not ending. It will be ending, though. Okay, let's get the money. Let's get the money. Let's try to not knock everything over with my butt this time. Put a 1 in the chat if you were here for that. You're ostracizing this content? Dan, why? You got me the cash cannons. You loved cash cannons for so long. Hi, Rich. I like everything except 2 completely different logos. Not good for branding. Oh, I have many designs for my merchandise. I'm not really like a brand like that. I'm not really going on logo recognition, but you know, it's good feedback. Hi, Jordan. Oh, thank you. I'm flourishing this year. Yeah, I will say though, we're about $300 shy of our financial target for the last 30 days, and we've been at that level for at least 3-4 days. Hi, Rafi. Kieran, thank you for the super hearts. All these supporters. Kieran is a sponsor as well as a super heart sender, and he's on this list. Boom, right there. $25 in the last 30 days. Kieran, thank you. Popcorn in the house. I was going to say something. I keep losing my train of thought here. I'm still waking up a little bit. I took a 6-hour sleep to get ready for this broadcast. Dan, where are you? Dan, get back here. I still didn't tell you what's on my feet. Jesus. Oops, I said Jesus. Good time for tax season. We will bring the numbers back up. That's a good point, actually. Probably a lot of people just filed their taxes. Maybe that's why it's kind of down. But also I changed my schedule from late night to daytime, and I think that made a difference too. I need to brush my hair. Thanks for inviting your followers, Jordan. Aw, thank you, Asha. She said to follow me on all social media. Thank you. Like in my outro, which James made for me. We got like the whole family in the house. Hey guys, my cat's here. My cat is here. You want to see my cat? I don't know if I can show you him, but I'm going to try. There he is. There's Jack. Laying on my pillow, because that's what he likes. That's what he likes to do. Oops. There we go. You like the late night show? Thanks, Ricky. Hey, kitty. Yes. Kyla says hi, Jack. Yes, Jordan, yeah, last time you caught my scope, the kids were going crazy while we did yoga. That's Monday nights. Gaboo, what do you mean video? This is live. Yes, Ryan and DJ also say hi, Jack. He's going to sleep. Beautiful picture on the wall. James made that picture, too. The trees. And his tree picture over there, too. He is so precious. Aw, Jack, so cute. My hair. Jack equals the best content. I think that's probably true, actually. Alright, so what else did I want to share you guys? Oh, I'm going to do... So, I said this the other day. I haven't done a 30-day challenge in a long time. And I said that I wasn't going to be able to do a 30-day... Oh, yeah, Dan! Dan says he likes the black screen. But he might be trolling. It looked like a cool setup in the living room on that scope. Hi, Ed! You woke up! Part tiger? I have a part tiger over there. Cash cannons at Jack? No, my baby. What in the world? Dan sent $4.95 to the channel. Thank you, Dan, for the sponsorship. And thank you, Steve, for the super hearts. Oh, you had a long hike? Well, I'm glad that I caught you before you went to sleep, and you supported so huge. Thank you, Steve. Seriously, you don't even know right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just saw TJ sneak in here. TJ, Don't think you can sneak in here and not say anything and think I'm not going to see you. I see you. How are you, Mr. Rami? Blame Flash? What? What is Flash doing? Why are people saying what I'm saying? Oh, they're bots. Yes, they add question marks at the end, and apparently that's how you know they're bots. Allie, hello, I haven't seen you in a while. We've been sending Flash weird amounts. Dan, are you the Phantom? Can we just clear this up right now? Let's solve the mystery on my scope live. Are you Phantom? In which case, thank you, Phantom. Wait, what did I just say anonymous usually. Oh, I'm getting so tricked by these trolls. I mean by the bots. Should I put my hair up? It looks so bad. I feel like it looks fine up. Let's get a hair tie. Now it's question marks, yeah. Oh, I miss you too, doll. How you been? What are the bots for? I think they're for spreading viruses. They could also be testing, you know, like automatic commenting, trying to imitate humans, trying to find, you know, what's a way where you're not going to be able to tell it's about. I don't know. There could be so many reasons. What's happening here? Yeah, what? My hair is like, I don't think I remember how to go into a hair tie. The Phantom is for all, and all is for Phantom. I agree with that. Wait, guys, don't look at my armpits. I don't think I shaved them today. It's the Russians. Money guns in the back. Yeah, I actually have to shoot those off again. You're going to call them cyborgs now? Okay, that's fine. You can call them that, DJ. I think that makes more sense. It doesn't make more sense. So, I said I was going to start a new 30-day challenge, and this is a gift from my newest addition to the Fem Yoga team, Miss Sonam. She's going to be hosting trivia every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, Jordan, did you see that I changed the name? But she gave me this book in Egypt, and it's called My Yoga Companion. This journal is your body's best friend. I do make it rain money on Scope, yeah. You don't have any followers, Ricky? Are you brand new to Periscope? Am I a bot? Did this just get repeated? Eric. Eric, doesn't look like you broadcast, and you have 15 followers. That was me. Yeah, Jordan, if you read the chat, yeah, I changed the name of the... So Flash had this group chat on Twitter, but he moved it from Twitter to Discord, and when he left the Twitter group, he told everyone to leave the Twitter group, but there's like 15 of us that were like, nah, I'm not leaving. So he left, and once he left, it didn't have a name anymore. It was just like us. There's like 15 of us or something. So I changed the name to Flash's Exes, because we kind of are his exes. He dumped us. And then I still chat in there every so often with like Michelle and Judy. And Discord is lit. Is that true? I don't know. We're at about 40 members in the Fem Yoga group chat on Twitter, and Twitter maxes you out at 50 members in the group, so I might have to move to another platform. We'll have to see. But his Discord group is definitely always very chatty, for sure. Okay, so this journal will guide you through your yoga journey of self-discovery, help you track and reflect on your progress, and give you the motivation and learnings to allow you to connect to you. So there's a bunch of different parts of this journal, but what we're going to be doing together is the 30-day yoga challenge. You hate Discord, Dan? Okay, that's good. That's good feedback. Dan, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Breadlow. Discowy? Can you join Fem Yoga? I am actually looking for new content creators to add to the channel. I am very, very picky, but if you think you have what it takes, feel free to send in your resume. Just go to my website, femyoga.com, and click job listings. You'll see... Flash didn't dump me, he just needed a lifestyle change. That's funny, Jordan. You'll see the content creator position. Thank you, James. All right, you want a cash cannon before you go? And this is one of the best ways to develop your yoga is by committing to a 30-day challenge. Let's go. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun to do together. And we're going to start, not right now during this broadcast, but we'll start technically today, because it is Sunday now, in New York anyway. And we're going to do this for the next 30 days together and see what happens. Okay? Oh, Oh, Rookie, that's nice of you to say. He said, thanks for hiring people. That's very nice. I need help, so thank you for working for me. Really, right now, it's just James. Eric doesn't even charge me anything, and Sonam. You can create exciting content. All right, Deb, prove it. And Jordan, you don't have to be an Ayn Rand fan to work for me, I promise. Hey, Pat, how are you? How you been? My foodie friend. So many repeater bots in the house. Can we skip days 17 to 22? Who's she even talking to? Disco-y? Oh, yes. Okay, now I see your name. Yes, I'm talking to Periscope and YouTube. Dan, did you figure out what's on my feet yet? Or are we just going to do this all night? Or do you give up? You've been super busy? Well, that's good, Pat. What do you have going on? What are you working on? You got some projects coming down the pike? What the heck? There's hair in the cash cannons. I mean, just the cash. Give you an assignment? No, I don't have an assignment for you. You shall slay it. I don't have an assignment. I mean, if you think you have good content for the Fem Yoga audience that's going to generate more than $100 a month, let me know. Hi, Mario. How are you? Thank you for the super hearts. All right. Do I look bald right here? Am I balding? I might be. Could be. All right. Cash cannons. I don't know if James is still here, but these are for James. And for everyone who sent super hearts, DJ Sleep, Trevor, Rookie, thank you guys all for the super hearts. It's going to be loud, okay? It's going to get loud. Here, let me, I know Dan said not to. We'll go back and forth. We'll mute, we won't mute, we'll mute. I need to find you a self-reloading cash cannon. If you find that, I will take one. Thank you, I will take two. I used to charge a bunch for design and content creation promo, but now a t-shirt is okay. Oh, if you want a t-shirt, I can do that. I shared, I think, the perfect GIF in the Fem Yoga group chat. Thank you so much, Trevor. You guys, when I shoot off these cash cannons, if you wouldn't mind, either create a GIF, take a screenshot, or do a timestamp on Periscope so that I can share this with Periscope. I wrote a blog post for them that they may or may not be using, and they need that from me by Monday. I totally almost forgot. So it's Sunday. And Dan, I love your trolling. And thank you for the super hearts. Pat, you're awesome. Thank you for the super hearts, everyone! Yeah, I don't think moderation works for me anymore. I did re-link my account yesterday, but I don't think that worked. So I probably have to talk to Joey directly of Egg Drop. I think it's because I changed from Fem Yoga Taylor to Fem Yoga. Is it just me that thinks this girl should be doing weather forecasts on a news channel? Jean-Philippe, my earth science teacher, said the same thing to me in like 9th grade. He said that he saw me as being a news reporter standing in the middle of a hurricane, really cool, calm, and collected, just reporting on the wind speeds. Might take a day or two. Whoa, how did that repeat you so fast? It almost said your comment before you did, Trevor. Oh, and a special thank you to Benvito for watching my YouTube videos. Right now I am trying to monetize my YouTube channel, and I need a lot more hours watched. A lot more. Like, a lot more. Like, over 2,000 hours. What? Wait, 3,000. 2,000. So yeah, if you want to watch my YouTube channel, that helps me out a lot. You can just open it up in a bunch of different windows. You can use my playlist. That makes it really easy. And then just mute it, leave it in the background, and that's going to help me monetize my YouTube channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. Really, Rookie? You think I should be in the entertainment business? I don't think I'm very entertaining, but thank you. How much sponsorship will it take to make standing in a hurricane happen? Well, I did just add a $5,000 level to the website. Hello, Booty Hole Sniffer. I've seen you before. What do you mean what's happening here? You've been here before. Don't act new. I know you. We go way back. I had a good idea with putting it on repeat forever. Yes, you did. Hi, Jessica. The Instagram videos are nice, too. Really, DJ? You like my Instagrams? Thank you. What did you say, Dom? I don't know. I'm purdy. Thanks. It costs you bandwidth. That's true. So if you're using your computer, probably don't want to slow it down. Nasty? What's nasty? I'm hungry. Seriously, what is this? What is what? I don't understand. You mean Fem Yoga? I have a website if you want to look at it. You just contributed 5 minutes. Well, thank you, Jean-Philippe. I appreciate that. I need to be president. Just mute and put in background. Amazing idea. I need to be president. Do we have a Patreon? No, but I do have... There he is! I want to shoot off the cash cannons again! There's so much I'm forgetting. You're using Awesome Possum all the time now. I do like Awesome Possum. I don't have Patreon, Mario, but I do have monthly options for supporting the channel, and there's rewards. I just don't do it through Patreon because I don't want to pay them, because then more money goes towards the channel and less money goes to Patreon. Not that I have anything against Patreon, but I just like to have complete control over my things that I sell to my customers. So all of these people have supported over the last 30 days. Some of them are monthly, some of them are just one time, and you can do all that at the website by clicking support. And some people are like, I don't want to send money, I want to know exactly what every dollar goes towards. At the bottom of that page, there's an Amazon wish list, so you could send like books or hairbrushes. I mean, I have like really low cost items on the Amazon wish list right now. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, Chris! Indoor Smokers. I don't know if he swiped in or if he's actually here, but he is the one who said he missed the late night scopes. So I did it because he's a gold level sponsor and I'm here for you guys. Okay, so Mindy has really, really high quality comment here. Why don't you stop being fake? You are a gossipy bish. Scopers, she lies to you and doesn't care about you. Mindy, what's wrong? What am I gossiping about? Who am I gossiping about? And what have I lied about? And who don't I care about? I'm sorry that you're so upset, but I'd love to clear this up, clear the air. You know who doesn't like to clear the air? Chris, Indoor Smokers. He likes to smoke it up, fog it up, and hopefully he'll be doing that with us this weekend, maybe? Yay, Chris! Dan's like, well, if it was because Dan didn't know who I said a sponsor, a gold level sponsor requested to bring the late night scopes back, and Dan was like, who is this sponsor? Are they even going to show up? And now he said, well, if it was Chris, then I approve. I like it. All right, should we clean up the money? Should we talk about something new that we're doing? Oh, yes. I could talk about this while I crawl around and clean up. She had a whole list of issues. Wait, me? About why I was doing it. I did not have a whole list. I was just saying it was good for my lifestyle to be awake in the daytime sometimes, too. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, guys. Oh, are you talking about Mindy? Taylor does care about her audience. I could say personally, I know she does. Thank you, Dub. Dub won $100, so he felt the caring. Chris says hi, Dan. Dan's over on YouTube. Yeah, you were talking about Mindy. Now I get it, Chris. Now I'm with you. My wallet agrees, too. Have to do it week by week. Agrees? Wait, your wallet agrees with what? Have I heard of Michael Barnum? Yeah, I did, actually. I discovered him this past weekend when me and Ed were hanging out. We were, like, kind of just scrolling through Periscope, randomly sending people super hearts. And I saw Michael Barnum that night, and I sent him a bunch of super hearts, and I followed him. So I follow him now. Has nothing to do with that long before. Well, thank you, Deb. Thank you, Trevor. Trevor's kind of new, too, and he says I care about him, too, so I'm glad you guys know that. I do. But remember, virtue of selfishness. I care about myself the most. That's what I teach here. You got to care about yourself. You got to take care of yourself if you want to care and take care of other people. You're wondering why you didn't see Dan. Well, Dan also has you blocked. I'm just kidding. Week by week donation. Yeah, Trevor, do you know it's been pretty much 30 days now that you've been part of the channel? You're on where, Jessica? Hi. You're on here? I don't think so. FYI, I'm watching here because I think this counts as viewing time. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, because I'm trying to monetize my YouTube channel and I need over 2,000 hours of watch time. He's watching over on YouTube because he's awesome. Awesome. On his videos, too, I chat with him, too. Oh, on Indoor Smokers? Sorry, I know I have, like, really short-term attention deficit disorder. Hi, Dwayne. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Already been that long? Yeah, actually, yeah, because your number went from 60 to 45 today, so that means that it was 30 days ago, probably today, that you first contributed $15 to the channel. I take care of others better than me. That's why I was such a good caregiver for a number of years. I would argue that that's not possible, that you could really take good care of someone if you can't take good care of yourself. Oh, Michael Barnum. Oh, okay, now I'm with you. All right, yes, Jessica. Oh, you were in there when I sent Super Hearts. Yeah, he's awesome. You have no short-term memory? I wonder why that might be. I am being nice. Am I not being nice? I'm sorry. I'm going to smile more. Hi. Hasn't gotten me far, but I wouldn't take it back. Well, I think that it's time to switch and start focusing on dub. Does Periscope reward more or less than YouTube? Wildly more than YouTube. I can't monetize YouTube. I'll try to keep the videos on loop on YouTube. Thank you, DJ! Are we reading Atlas Shrugged again? No, but I did finish this book, Nudge. You know what time it is? What time is it, Team Soda? My parents, I absolutely did. Interesting. I don't know, maybe you could disprove my theory. I am going to clean up the money, and then I'm going to talk about this book, which I finished reading last night. Oh, what day is it? I'm so confused about what time and what day it even is. It's party time? All right, I'm going to clean up the money, all right? Is that a party? Where's yoga? I'm going to be doing yoga tomorrow night at 7 p.m., and we're doing a 30-day yoga challenge starting tomorrow as well. And by tomorrow, I actually mean today, because it is 2:30 in the morning in New York, where I'm broadcasting from. I forgot I already had money under my butt. I just laid a money egg. You have remote desktop on your phone. Nice, DJ. John Kabat-Zinn. I have read that. John Kabat-Zinn. What did he write? Today's officially Sunday. That's true. You're going to learn today, John. John Kabat-Zinn. He wrote, is he on my, are you guys seeing him? Do I have his book? YouTube does better for me, though, but I'm trying to grow my Periscope like you are with YouTube. Yeah, see? So Chris makes more on YouTube. I make more on Periscope. So it just depends on probably where you started, primarily, because he's been on YouTube a lot longer than me, and I just started using YouTube in the last year. I'm putting on my yoga pants. We're not doing yoga right now. I have yoga pants on. We're doing fine. John? What color are your yoga pants? Hi, Lise. We're on similar paths. I know, Chris, that's why I'm so excited to meet you. That's so rare that you meet people who are really doing it, you know? Hey, Mark. I'll tell you my story one day. Okay, Dub, yeah, I'll have to, I mean, tell me, DM it to me. Do it. Don't put it off. Email me back. I did that too. I have TeamViewer on my phone for my computer. Ooh, TeamViewer. We used to use that at the old place I used to work. I almost bought that business, but turns out it's expensive to buy a business. And Fem Yoga does well, but not quite well enough just yet. We'll get it there. Here's a rainbow colored. I still don't understand this. Understand what? You have analysis paralysis? I think as a live streamer it's better on Periscope, but YouTube is more for recorded videos. I think that's probably true, yeah. Did you eat a lot of strawberries? I like strawberries. I don't remember the last time I ate a strawberry. I see some comments coming in on Twitch. I'll be right back. I'm just picking up money off the floor. My favorite part of my job. Getting the monies. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, my YouTube live is usually a lot quieter than Periscope. But YouTube obviously has a lot bigger market share. What is there to understand? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. Are we done with the cash cannons for a little bit? Are you guys still going crazy? I honestly came from Psych Truth Patreon to Periscope. Never went back. Why are they giving you money? You could ask them. I mean, there's a lot of them here in the room right now. Why do you guys give me money? Because, it's a good question, because everything's free, right? This content's all free. You don't have to pay for it. There's no ads. On Twitch, I think they do play ads, but I don't make any money from those ads. It's not my fault that they play those. That's a Twitch thing. And it's volunteerism. So I tell them, you know, if you value the content, I'm not independently wealthy. I have to work for a living. So I have to get paid if I want to do this work, or any work. I wouldn't be able to work for free, although maybe one day that'll be a great luxury. Thanks, Trevor. So if they find value, they send money. If they don't find value, they don't send money. And I'm the best version of myself. Thanks, Ferrari. Did you see the egg drop definition of pineapple in Sonam Scope earlier? No, I didn't. It's motivational. Oh, thanks, Ricky. Okay, it's the content high quality, helps my post-traumatic stress. Thank you, DJ. Yeah, no ads on Periscope. We do it because we appreciate what she does and want to keep her scoping for us. Thank you, Chris. So everyone that contributes is for different reasons. I do find that the most valuable thing for most people is to have the live connection and engagement, because if you have an idea, if you have a question, we can just interact and engage live and change up the content if we want to. When's the next $100 giveaway? I don't have it planned yet, but once I get to 40 million super hearts, we're definitely going to do another giveaway. So it's going to probably be a little while unless you want to send 10 million super hearts right now. Yeah, egg drop is, it feeds from urbandictionary.com for the definitions. So that's probably why it was cussing. But I do want to answer Booty Hole Sniffer. Great, great name. Dan said that's something I ask myself every day. Dan! They pay for the right to troll me, apparently. My top three contributors like to troll me. So what kind of content do I do? Also a good question, because there's so much different content, and it varies from month to month depending on who's paying and what they like. So that's what I like the most about this channel. It's basically like viewer created. It's sponsor funded and created. They vote basically, and whoever's sent the most, they get the biggest vote. Not if you use #dictionary. Yeah, that's true. Booty Hole Sniffer was the name. Yes, that's his name. He's still in here, I think. I haven't blocked him. But he said, what is the content? So I do a lot, from teaching yoga, which is all I used to do when I started. I'm a Hatha yoga teacher, certified, and I teach Hatha yoga. Pretty straightforward. So that's all I used to do. That didn't really make me very much money. Am I trolling you, Dub? Chances are good. You should ask the Eggbot if I'm trolling you. #8ball, is Taylor trolling me? And the Eggbot will never lie. So that's what it started out with. Then it gradually progressed into reading, because I love reading and I read a new book every week. And it turned out my audience was really, really interested in that, like way more than I expected, which really makes me happy because it's one of my favorite things in the world to do. So we started reading books together, and then that kind of transitioned into some ASMR, whispering and paper noises, and oh yeah, cooking. Yeah, cooking I actually did back in the day too, and I still do cooking now, although I totally forgot to do cooking Friday, so I have to do cooking and art today, probably on Sunday. To learning Arabic. Yep, we did an Arabic learning scope. Do I share the Femyogs? What does that mean? David, thank you for the super hearts. Do I share the Fem Yoga? What do you mean by that? Do I share the Fem Yoga? What's that mean? Chances are probably yes, that I do share them, because I share everything on here. Everything. Like when I put deodorant on Friday. Oh, we just hit 80,000 super hearts. I gotta shoot off the cash cannons again. Website with others, or is it just yours? Oh, that's a good question, Ricky. So do you mean, like, do I have other people advertising on my website? I don't. There are no ads. There's nothing on my website like that generates me any income, other than if you actually send money by clicking support. Yes, David, thank you. Good catch. Team Soda, Raccoon, random emoji. We're going to shoot off the cash cannons. But I do want to finish what I was saying about content. So now I even go split screen and I bring people, share the Fem Yoga with us. Don't even know how to do that, but I think I am doing it actually. Good morning, Steve. Good morning. Guys, it's 2:30 in the morning. That doesn't count as morning. Split screen guests. So I bring people. Chris, you should come on. You and Danielle, or just one of you at a time, because if there's 3 of us, it's going to break up the screen kind of. I guess we could try to do that, like a 3, boom, 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 3 of us on the screen. It might be kind of hard, but we could try it. I like to experiment and try new things. So I bring guests on. They're from all different backgrounds, from authors to comedians to other broadcasters here on Periscope. Faux show, Ferrari. I do have an OBS tutorial. Yep, that's on my YouTube channel, Fem Yoga. And everything on my YouTube channel is free too. It's not monetized, so you don't even have to sit through ads. We should talk about it. Yes, let's do it, Chris. Yes. Do I also stream somewhere else? Yeah, Soda. I'm live on Periscope and YouTube as well. Danielle, yes. Let's do it. Ah! This is exciting. You're welcome, Booty. There's other things too. I'm probably forgetting, like, travel. I travel. I went to Miami, Egypt, Florida. Well, Florida also, but like Orlando area. I've done LA, Hawaii, Montreal, New York City, And then in less than a week now, 5 days actually, I'm going to be in Chicago for the weekend. And then after that, my next planned trip is going to be Los Angeles, San Francisco, and New York City. And I do trivia too. Good call, Jordan. Jordan, here is your trivia. How many Periscope followers do I have? Oh yes, the guests are a great addition. Thank you, Ferrari. You're in Miami? Oh, dude, I was just there for like 5 days, 6 days, 5 nights. Last 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And I went there with Dan on Fleek, my number 3 contributor here on this list. Boom, boom, boom. You don't want to come to Chicago. It sucks right now. Okay. Oh, look, someone made an account. Oh my god, you guys! That's so exciting! Dan, where are you? I need Dan here. Dan loves when I get, like, Tai Lopez level trolls. He says it's a sign of my success. So there's a new account that just came in. The username is Taylor_scammer. And they say, in all caps, am I a cult leader? Team Soda wants to know. I'm not a cult leader, but someone did ask me the other day if I've ever considered becoming a cult leader. The answer is no. Scammer, scammer, scammer. That is why no Patreon would get shut down. IRS coming for your ass. Free holidays. What? What? Okay. That is why no Patreon. No, I don't use Patreon because I want to get as much money from you into the channel, because that's why you send money. You're not trying to pay Patreon. It's actually Super Hearts. A good chunk of that actually goes to Periscope and the Google Play and App Stores. So the best way and the most efficient way to support the channel is through PayPal, or Streamlabs, because Streamlabs doesn't actually cost you anything either. You just link your PayPal to it and you pay the exact same PayPal percentage that you would pay on any business transaction. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to get shut down. I did my taxes. I did my taxes nice and early this year. I'll do my taxes next year. The IRS is not coming for me unless they just don't like me for some reason, or maybe they're trying to offer me a job. And then free holidays, I'm not even sure what that really means. I had to pay. I actually did a whole broadcast about how much my Miami trip costed. It was just shy of $1,700. Definitely not free. Oh, and let me not say your name out loud. Someone just sent money to the website. And then at the end they put hashtag feet piece. Okay. Feet piece was the first person to ever block me on Periscope, I think. Yes, Dan, you sent me $4.95. It did work. The tip jar isn't working for me for some reason. I filed a ticket this morning with Streamlabs. Someone just sent money on Streamlabs. Wait, did you send money before? Who is this person? Anonymous? Show yourself. We have a new phantom in the house. You don't ever get anxiety around strangers or new places? Sure, a little bit. Sometimes. Especially when I don't speak the language. Montreal, where they speak French. It's in Quebec, so it's French Canada. And in Egypt, where they speak Arabic, those were the hardest places to be, because you can't just communicate easily and freely like I've been so kind of used to and spoiled by doing. Booty Hole Sniffer says it was him. No, Soda, absolutely not. So this person I think sponsored before. Who are you? Show yourself. Tell me who you are. Yes, reveal yourself. Let me double check to see if it's the same name. I think it is. They used Streamlabs before. They sent $5 on match day, like 12 days ago. And then they sent... I just pulled my avatar up last night. Magi. Was it yesterday? When was that? 2 days ago, I brought my avatar up. Taylor Moon. She was on here playing with us. And let me just quickly check my sponsorship list. He sent $5 and then sent $5 just now again. And then Trevor's sending money now too. Trevor just sent $10. You guys, see? I swear that when I get trolled, you guys send more money. I swear. It's crazy. It's like you get mad at the trolls. You're like, screw this troll. I'm going to prove this troll wrong. And then you support the channel and I'm like, thank you, trolls. Thank you, Taylor_scammer. You've never seen me do yoga on here? How long have you been following me? I do yoga like at least 4 times a week. Jordan, yeah, I mean, my last yoga broadcast I think it probably was Wednesday. That's why we're doing the 30-day yoga challenge, because I teach 4 times a week. But sometimes the classes get canceled or rescheduled, and I don't usually do a yoga scope in place of those. Hey, Dante, because yoga doesn't actually make me very much money. You use your old iPod Touch. I don't know what you just said, but I'm supposed to shoot off these cash cans. I was supposed to do this for a long time. Let me just search for this person really quick. Yes! Oh, it's Vero! Vero, it's you. I knew I recognized that name. Vero, why aren't you commenting? There you are. There you are. It said it didn't go, but the receipt is in my email, so I guess it did go through. It did go through. I got it. I got your $5. Vero, my only Twitch sponsor ever. Yeah, Dan. Dan's going, Taylor sucks, send money. Taylor sucks, she's a scammer. Now send her money. Hey, Rocky. Vero, how are you? It's so good to see you back. I've been wondering where you've been. Did I make you a moderator yet? I think I probably did. Let me quickly shoot these off, all right? All right, here's Taylor Scammer again. They say, living it up fancy, making $1,000 a day. No, this is the last 30 days, and it's under 5,000 in 30 days. All your followers have been culted by you. I don't think all of my followers, considering that in March, we had 53 separate sponsors of the channel, and I have over 36,000 followers. So definitely not all my followers are contributing. Katie! Thank you for the super hearts, everyone! Thank you. You do miss my late night shows, Rocky. Welcome, welcome. I'm good too, Vero. Yeah, I'm doing really good. My financial goals dipped a little bit, or not my goal, but I'm like $300 short of my goal, and I've been broadcasting in the daytime a lot. So I was thinking maybe it's time to switch back to the late shift here and there. You found me doing karaoke. There's a Taylor cult. Sign me up. Dante, there's no Taylor cult. You can't sign up. Chris, you will wake up when I snap. You're not hypnotized. Get out of here. Jordan says, I did find a lady doing karaoke on here with a goat laying on her bed. Tough to compete with that. Jordan, I can't fight with you there. That is true. I could potentially do some goat yoga. That is a real thing, actually. Frogtown says, please stop threatening this channel with guns. I promise they're cash guns, guys. Oh, let's cry, only 10,000 in a month with hearts. That's more than low level. No, these count hearts too. And again, it's right now it's about $4,700. So again, 10,000 is the wrong number. Late nights are better because Katie pops in. Katie pops in. Katie definitely is good for the health of the scope. I did a broadcast one time called Katie Lee 2 is #1, and we got over 500,000 super hearts in that broadcast. See, Katie wants to do goat yoga. See? I know. Is Vegan Dough live right now? Katie is vegan. I think Vegan Dough is live right now, and she's our top contributor of the whole channel. Can you please go into her broadcast and ask her if she would like to do goat yoga? I still like the blackjack lessons, and I don't even gamble. That's what I was going to do tonight. Chris, I was like, what am I forgetting? I knew there was something I was forgetting to do tonight. It's that. I went to the casino today, actually, and won $55. It's pretty pathetic to make an account just to attempt to troll. Well, they probably didn't. They either could have made it or they might have changed the name of an existing troll account. It's not pathetic, it's flattering. I'm glad that people think that their Saturday night, you know, that I'm worth all their energy on a Saturday night. Positive or negative, it's a compliment. I would rather it be positive, obviously. I appreciate everyone who's being positive, but I can handle the negativity because of all your guys' positivity. Quick, get the bot! Okay, now they say, oh, let's cry, only 5,000 PM. Taylor is a cult leader scamming you all. Give it to an animal shelter. I actually, you guys know Rescue Farm, the Rescue Farm broadcaster on Periscope. It's at Rescue Farm. I actually sent them, I think, $50 maybe a month ago or so. So actually supporting the channel in some way has supported some rescue animals. Indirectly. And that's my own personal choice to do with my personal income. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen with your money. I just thought it was interesting, and it was a chance to promote Rescue Farm, who's a pretty cool broadcaster. and she broadcasts around the farm regularly. PM, hold on, use that as a clue. Blue's Clues. On YouTube, we say if you don't have haters, you're not doing it right. I don't have YouTube haters. Dan on Fleek is my biggest YouTube hater right now. That's funny. She's giving her money to goats doing yoga. David, that was such a good comment. That was such a good comment. Oh my gosh. That was great. She gives the money to goats doing yoga. I love this. Yeah, I would definitely agree that an animal shelter is a great thing to support, as long as it's not a kill shelter. Taylor will never show y'all her Range Rover in the driveway and Hollywood mansion in 6 months. I would never want to live in Hollywood. I'm not interested in ever living in a mansion because who's going to clean it? Not me. I could barely clean this room. Keep this room clean. I literally have been paying my husband to do my laundry. And I would never drive a Range Rover either. Actually, maybe I would. I wouldn't. I don't know. My aunt drives SUVs exclusively, and one day I drove her SUV, and I was like, actually, I see the appeal to this because you're up so high, you can not only see more easily, you can see better, but it's safer. Also, because you're up higher, you're not, like, gonna get mulled over by a big Mack truck or something like that. Those goats can't buy yoga pants on their own. That's true, Chris. It's a very good point. It's a very good point. I shall make a better troll account. Why can't Jack do the laundry? Why can't Jack do the laundry? Jack, why can't you do the laundry? You know, I try to get Jack to do a lot for me. I try to get him to watch my YouTube videos. I try to get him to bring me my water when I need some and refill my water. Try to get him to bring me beer, food. He doesn't do anything. He sucks. I like to read and wind down before bed, but I will try to catch more of your streams. Good night. All right, Vera, what are you reading, if you want to share? Dan says, I hate this so much. Wait, what do you hate? Oh, Dan's saying he hates the channel so much. Right. Okay, I'm with you guys. I'm with your freaking troll jokes. Doe had no idea about goat yoga. Thank you, Trevor. Yes. Mojo watches my videos. Mojo does watch my videos. That's like one of my favorite pictures I ever got. Katie's really, really cute cat. Is he a ragdoll? He's a natural cleaner. No, you know what? My cat doesn't even clean his own feet anymore. His feet are all dirty. He's like laying on my pillow. I'm like, ew. Oh, Taylor Skin. Oh, you're Fluff? Oh my god, it's Fluff, you guys. Put that book away. Katie, don't worry. I already finished it. I'm just going to talk about it. Bring more cats on your videos. That'll get his attention. Does Jack get on your live show? Yeah, I just showed him a minute ago. Not only scamming, trying to use an animal as a slave as well. Okay, I might be guilty of that. It's not a slave. Is it a slave? You did feed your slave, so I guess it could be considered a slave. But my cat has no use for money. Doe would be into deer yoga. That sounds extremely dangerous and painful. Oh my gosh. You know, repeater bots, Katie can troll enough without your help. A Smattering of Ignorance by Oscar Levant. Ooh, what is that? Well, if it's good, let me know, and I'll add it to my list. That's what I was going to say earlier. Hi, Flinny. Today was a special moment. I added my 500th book to my Goodreads channel. So if you go to goodreads.com/femyoga, or you can get to it from my website, too. I don't have beer right now. I just need the energy, I think. I also had beer earlier. Morning or evening, I no longer know which is which. It is, I think, kind of morning. I'm not sure either, actually. Biggs, thank you for the super hearts. How are you, Biggs? I'm starting to think goat is a metaphor. No, it's not. I'm not asking Doe about deer yoga. Have you read You Are a Badass? No, I haven't. I haven't. Deer acro yoga also sounds horrible. Oh, crap. I forgot it again. Oh, the 500th book. I didn't forget. Yeah, so my Goodreads, I added my 500th book to my list. There's also another one called You Are a Badass at Making Money. Sounds like my kind of book. Sounds like my book. Is it like about affirmations or something? And Vero, if you're going to bed, good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Thank you for the support, the sponsorship, and I will hopefully be seeing you back tomorrow or whenever. Goat as in greatest of all time. Yes. Who is the goat? who's everybody, who do you guys think is the GOAT? Like, actually, I don't even know. I'm so unimpressed with people. Does anyone else have that problem? Who's the GOAT? As far as broadcasters, I would say, if I can't say myself, I'm going to have to go with Flash. I thought about you. I think you'd be into them. I probably would. If you guys have books that you want to recommend to me, just so I don't forget, because I probably will forget, can you Instagram or Twitter direct message me? That'd be awesome. Thank you. And also, please watch my YouTube videos. Okay, I already said that. I'm gonna move on. Nudge. I finished this book. So I got done with my work on Friday at 5 p.m. and I was like, what? I'm the GOAT? Thank you, Katie. You're the GOAT. Too much work. I'm good. Woke up to get a glass of water and saw you were on. Oh, okay. You're going back to sleep. Had to stop and say hi. Thank you, Biggs. I'm glad you're hydrating. I have water here, too. Did you hear that former Speaker of the House, Boner, is getting in the pot industry? Am I saying that name right? No, I did not see that, but I don't like his name. Any girl, okay, this is what Taylor Scammer says. Any girl can sit there and make money, just show us it's National Camel Toe Day. Any girl cannot just sit here and make money. I make significantly more money than almost every single girl that does this. Pot stocks are starting to run again. Oh, I didn't buy any. The complete works of Shakespeare. No, don't make me read that. Don't make me read that. Shakespeare. It's pronounced Boehner. Thank you. Thank you. Boehner. Thank you. What's your name? Botany? Thank you, Biggs. Why exactly is reading books on Periscope so popular? Always wondered that. Is it a psychology thing? I think some people want to read more, but they either don't have time, attention, they don't want to go to the library, they don't want to buy books, they just want to have them read to them. I think also there's an intimate connection with that. Like, a lot of times kids were read to sleep when they were kids. A lot of times their parents will read books to them, so it can feel almost maternal, almost like, safe, like a security feeling. And then also just, I think it's mainly that they don't want to put the work into reading the book, but they want to have the knowledge from the book. Hey, Javier. I'm not going to read this to you because I already read a bunch of it to you, and then I finished reading it, and I made some notes about it so we can go through it. Contradictions! Hello! You missed my late night scopes? Well, they're back. All right, Big, sleep tight. You're thinking about doing that yourself, Ryan. There we go. Yeah, reading books. Hey, people love it. I don't know about that, Taylor Scammer. But I appreciate your... I don't know what to say. National Glazed Ham Day? So there, Taylor Scammer. It's National Glazed Ham Day. I saw you met with Hazelverse. How's she been doing? Oh, that was actually in August. So I don't know how she's been doing, but she's been taking my YouTube videos and putting them up on her YouTube channel, so I assume she's doing well. And I don't mind her doing that because it's me and her hanging out. She has the rights to that content too. I have no issues with that. But it is kind of funny when I see it. I'm like, wait, Hazel posted a new YouTube video? Hey, that's my YouTube video. So now my YouTube videos are in 2 places. So subscribe to Fem Yoga and the Hazelverse. And I hope to meet up with her when I'm in LA again in June. That'll be fun. I wonder what she's doing for 420 this weekend. Nudge. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's read about it. I wrote some notes on my phone. Confidence is booming, and you are telling them straight they're being scammed. No, she should have asked. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, good night. It's also National Rubber Eraser Day, so erase yourself from our hangout. National Eraser Day. No, Dan. But it's okay. It's all good. You hope I get 100,000? Me too. That's my goal, actually. Really, Estat? Are you trolling me, or you really think my hair looks good? Thank you. It was bothering me, so I put it up. Yeah, Chris, yeah. I think that's probably the best way to do it, for sure. But not everyone's all about, rules. And, what's appropriate or proper, and that's fine. That's all good. I'm not usually really much about that stuff either. Okay, let's find my notes about Nudge. Oh yeah, there was one chapter that was really, 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 really good. Okay. Thanks for inviting your followers, David. So let's talk about Nudge. She is a free spirit. I really like Hazel. It was really fun hanging out with her. My alarm clock's going off in case I didn't wake up on my own. I'm not Fluff, by the way. Why haven't you guys blocked me, though? I think because you haven't actually been rude. You seem like you might have legitimate concerns. Thanks for inviting your followers, Lou. And you also haven't said anything sexual, so. So if you were to hit on me sexually or to be, like, mean, like, just talk about how, like, I'm ugly or something, I mean, then you would probably get blocked. I mean, National Camel Toe Day, it was close. That was a close one. I thought about blocking you, but you're kind of entertaining us, I guess. Oh, thanks, Estet. That's nice. Appreciate that. I did finish Atlas Shrugged, David. We finished this godforsaken book. Now, I do love this book, but it was way too long, and I'm so glad that we finished it. I did an entire broadcast celebrating that book, finishing reading that book. Don't be mischievous. Me? I would never be mischievous. Am I being mischievous? I feel a little mischievous. Okay. Oh, my alarm. Hang on, let's turn it off, because it's going to go off again in 8 minutes. Okay. So there's something called spotlight effect. This is actually really powerful for broadcasters, but for everyone. Does anyone know what spotlight effect is? It basically means we think everyone's paying... Trevor, don't get blocked. There you go. There you go, scammer. Bye. Spotlight effect. It means you think that everyone's paying really close attention to you. You think that everyone cares what you're up to and what you say and what you do and how you look and how you smell and how you act and everything. But the truth is that most people aren't paying attention to you at all because they think there's a spotlight on themselves. So we all live in this world where we think there's a big spotlight on us, but we don't realize that the person next to us is in their own spotlight. They're not paying attention to what you're doing. Okay, Dan. Oh, thanks, David. I feel like I should unblock him, actually, because he was just joking, but that's called self-conscience. Self-conscience. Oh, the spotlight effect? Well, no, not necessarily. Oh, you mean like just being aware, self-awareness? Maybe, but it's also that we think that people are more interested in us than they are. Oh, don't worry, David, I did put on deodorant before this broadcast, so I smell great. I smell great. Let's see. What was I saying? Spotlight effect. Oh, yeah, so if you've been afraid of broadcasting or you get nervous when you broadcast, just remember that people just really don't care as much as you think they do. They're more concerned with their own self. They're more interested in themselves than they are in you. So don't freak out. Don't think that everyone's analyzing everything that you say and wear and do, because chances are pretty good that they aren't even paying attention. I broadcast for 3 hours live every single day. Most people have no idea, like, what I've been talking about or saying. I don't have stalkers that I know of. I thought about that the other day. I was like, if I actually got a stalker who, like, knew, like, every little thing about me, I would be, like, mildly flattered. Like, wow, you really care that much about what I'm into? Because people don't. They just don't. If someone's really going to take the time to figure out, like, every little thing about you, I mean, why? You really think that you're that special and exciting and interesting? I mean, maybe. Maybe. No, don't stalk me, because I really wouldn't be flattered. It'd be really scary and horrible. But that was, like, a weird thought that I had in my head. It was, like, it would actually take a lot of effort to be someone's stalker, because you'd have to really care about them, like, too much, like, on an unhealthy amount. And everyone kind of thinks that's how much people care about them all the time. Like, girls are always afraid of being stalked on social media. And I'm like, Chris said she's right. I haven't been paying attention this entire broadcast. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, I did the same thing. Hey, Doe. Goat Yoga, what's up? Our top contributor is in the broadcast. She said, get back, goat face. Okay, message from Doe. Cactus? She dresses concerning too. Ah. I say blah, 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 yay, blah, 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 cash cannons. Most people who join the broadcast don't watch it. Really, Dan? That's sad. Shout out to Vegan Dough for having Kayvon in her broadcast today. Very, very impressive. Good stuff. Hey, Sean, that's how you know it's a good content. That's how you know it's a good show. If the CEO of the company comes into your broadcast, you win. So yeah, spotlight effect. You think everyone cares. They don't. So chill out and just do whatever you want to do. Okay, Doe, she came in to troll me and now everyone is going crazy with the cactus emojis. Thank you, Lampy. Thank you. I'm good, Sean. How you doing? How's everybody doing? All right, so that was spotlight effect. And then I actually put that streaming helped to break that down for me a lot because I realized that people just aren't really paying attention. Message from Doe. Kayvon loves Doe. Kayvon came into one of Ray's scopes before, too. Kayvon, what's up, man? Why don't you like my scopes? Thanks for the cactuses, you guys. I think I got the message. From Doe. Okay, thanks. I didn't know where those were coming from. Thanks for the super hearts, Lampy! To put it in perspective, she's dressing like she's coming from a workout place. Yeah. So, like, when I'm at the gas station, when I'm out and about in the community, I'm aware. I'm, like we did self-defense on Friday with D, and he was saying that you don't want to be, like, overly paranoid where you just, like, you can't even leave your house because you just assume everyone's out to get you. Hey, Emily. But you should be aware of your surroundings. Who's around? If they seem interested in you, are they approaching you? How far away from you are they? Where are they at? Are your doors locked? I mean, all this kind of stuff, you know. This is ridiculous. Almost half of you get where I'm... Oh, wait, what? Important question. Dub, does it have to do with cactuses? Cacti? Does it have to do with cacti? So yeah, I think self-awareness is important. But you don't want to be, like, overly paranoid that it hurts your ability to perform in life. Taylor, you had Periscope in your scope. I think that's cool. Thank you, Trevor. Yeah, we could pretend that was Kayvon. I don't know who it was. I know that it wasn't Chris, but I don't know who it was. Cacti. You got a red sash in Kenpo martial arts. Nice! Nice! Are you hugging me, Emily? I'm hugging you back. Tom, I get it. I get it. Dan! Doe, do you want to go block Dan on YouTube? Trust me, you do. Alright, so yeah, streaming helped me to realize that people don't really care. See, Kayvon doesn't even really care. Ah, crap. I closed it too many times and I gotta go search for it again. Spotlight effect. I was sent here to deliver some cacti. Where would you like them? Can you please put them around the perimeter of the room, please? Was he a black belt in your scope before? I assume so, but I don't actually know that, Kieran, for sure. But I had fun with that one. Ghost hugs. Yay, I love them too. It was a Hello Kitty specially themed ghost hug for you. It's harder to stay in the scope horizontal when people go live. Oh, really? Has someone else taught you hand-to-hand combat, defending yourself without weapons? I've taken jujitsu before, which is a little bit like so, that's more like if someone basically has you, like, on the ground or, you know, to that level. But also, we learned takedowns and things like that, so I think that a weapon might be useful for myself. Don't let Jack play with the cacti. Oh, yeah, Jack will definitely rub his face all over the cacti, which will not be good. Hey, Cortland, how's it going? Thanks for the super hearts. All right, so we talked about spotlight effect. That was chapter 2 after we had talked. And then we got to chapter 3, which talks about priming. There wasn't really anything interesting there. If you guys don't know what priming is, it's basically like if I was to say, oh, the notifications get in the way. Only the best Hello Kitty ghost hugs to you? Can we wrestle? No! Cortland, you looked especially dangerous with the doily. This is my favorite weapon in the house. Let's just, in case someone thinks that I was inviting stalkers, like I said earlier, that I would be flattered. Beware, the doily. But also I would like the stalkers to think that this really is the only weapon in my house, so they are ill-prepared for what might happen if they actually show up. It won't just be a doily. Or will it? I mean, it will. It's just gonna be a doily, you guys. I'm not doing that right. Doily. Okay. Doily, get out. Get out of here. Alright, ow. I need to crack my bag. Whew. First hour broadcasting setting in. Hour and 20 minutes. Oh, we still didn't talk about what's on my feet. Dan? Dan, do you recognize them? Footscope. This is how I make all my money, for everyone who's wondering. This is also probably why Kayvon doesn't come into my broadcasts. The Doily of Death. And then what about this one? Do you recognize this one? It's the match. It's the twin. Anyone want to guess where I got these socks from? They're slipper socks. I have the grip on the bottom. Kayvon, where are you? Come on in. You need slipper socks? These are from Egypt Air, as well as this pen. I noticed that my socks and my pen were both Egypt Air, and I was like, oh, I gotta tell Dan. Ta-da! From Egypt! David, you got it! Ding, 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 ding! Dan, you got it too! K squared, what's up? How's it going? Whoa, there's a beetle on my laptop. That's weird. Close feet. Sorry, Kieran. Kieran's like, close feet and do push-ups. Grippy socks, good idea. They're weird, though. They feel weird when I'm walking around. Where did I get my pants? These pants? Garage. From a store called Garage. K-Bonds. K-Bonds? You mean Kayvon? While looking in the mirror? What if I look into a camera phone? Well, no, actually, I need to use this. Okay, priming. Wait, let's just say it. Here, this is reflective. I can see myself. Ready? Kayvon. 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 Wait, do you say 10 times or 5 times? Let's 5 more times. Kayvon. 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 Okay, we did it. Could you imagine if he came in? I would probably die. I would probably, like, never broadcast ever again. Nobody share that with Kayvon. Do not timestamp that and tag him on Twitter. I will find you. Priming. Where's the blanket? It's on the floor. Priming means, basically, if I wanted to, like, sell you my ebook, maybe in the beginning of the broadcast, I would mention ebooks, and I would mention how much I love ebooks and how ebooks are so much better than regular books and blah, blah, blah. And that would be priming you for thinking that you want an ebook and that you love ebooks, kind of. It's not a great example, but it's almost like subliminal messaging, that kind of thing. It's kind of priming. Like, you show a picture of something, and then you want people to be thinking about that and let them think that they thought of it on their own. Oh, you have to do it in a row? You can't say anything in between? And Trevor's like, I was just about to timestamp it. Island Girl. I need a candle and to turn off the lights. I don't have a candle, but I have a light-up hula hoop. Yeah, priming the pump. Yes, exactly like that. Thank you, Cortland. I do have PayPal. If you go to femyoga.com and click support, you'll see that you could do one-time sponsorships, you can do monthly sponsorships, you can see all the different rewards that you get for those sponsorships. You're actually already at the $10 level, the bronze level. I need a clapper. Oh, to turn the lights off? Kayvon! Kayvon just showed up in Dan's bathroom. Because he was looking in the mirror saying his name. K squared, what's up? We are talking about the book called Nudge. We were just talking about priming, and now we are moving to the next piece, which is chapter 4. In order to effectively nudge your audience, here are the tips. Bloody Mary, you got your urban legends mixed up. Is there an urban legend about Kayvon? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so nudging your audience. Now, you think that I'm talking about, like, an audience, like you guys are an audience, I'm on stage performing in some level. But with anyone that's listening to you is your audience. So it could be your spouse, it could be your parent, it could be your child. I mean, whoever your audience is that you're trying to nudge, because we're always trying to nudge people to make what we think are the best decisions for them, and that we want to be benefited by too. I was not talking about cacti. Trevor, K squared, you're super drunk? Okay, you know what you need? A giant jug of water. Let's all drink together, all you drunks, on Saturday night. Come on, let's sober up. You're not going to sober you up, but it will help you to not feel like complete crap tomorrow, and maybe you can salvage some of the day for Sunday. Let's do it. Come on. Bottoms up. Cheers. They're booing me now. He's like, boo. Boo. This girl sucks. That was too much. It hit my stomach and now I feel like... Does that work for Jack? Jack doesn't get drunk. Oh, for nudging? I don't think nudging works on animals, no. Midol Extra Strength Multi-Symptoms are great for hangovers, per Emily. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Burps. Excuse me, there we go. Much better. Nudging, yeah, I got you. I always get your comments a little bit late, David. Oh yes, Island Girl asked that too, and Flypiper. These are my sponsors for the last 30 days. So if you do what Courtland just asked, if you go to femyoga.com and click support and send money, boom. Well, you won't appear on there immediately, but you'll be in there in the next 24 hours. All right. So, in order to effectively nudge your audience, here are the tips from Chapter 4 from the book Nudge. Make it easy, or at least make it seem easy. 2, give benefits up front. People want to party now and pay later. They don't want to pay now and party later. So if you can give them some benefits up front, and then, you know, they can kind of like pay later, that usually incentivizes them. I accidentally drank vodka just now. I know it kind of felt like that. I was like, ugh. All right, K Squared. Are you watching my videos? Watch my videos on YouTube. Thank you. Let's see. Party now, pay later. Psychology. You need to practice. Practice nudging. See what works for you. See what you like, what you don't like, what comes natural. Get feedback. So see if it's working or not. You know, you want to make sure that you can tell if it's being effective. Emily says, don't worry, guys. You will not grow boobs if you use Midol. Yes, Dan, that's so true. Ty does do all this stuff. Hey, Ahmed or Amidio, what's up? Can you do song requests? I don't play music, usually. At least I'm not playing music right now. So instead, I'm talking about how to effectively nudge your audience. And then you want to eliminate overwhelming varieties of options. So that's like if somebody, I've talked about this before, if you have 100 different ice cream flavors to choose from, you actually feel less satisfied with your choice than if you only had 3 choices to choose from. Because if you have to choose between chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry, you usually know like which one you're going to want in that moment. But if you have 100 choices, you have that feeling that you might have missed out on something that would have been even better than your choice. So if you can eliminate overwhelming options for people, that helps. Can you ask me for dating advice? Sure. Ask away. And then the last tip in Chapter 4 was to know what they like. So that way you're getting, you know, you're appealing to liking bias, likability bias. This combo is getting deep. I said I had content. I wasn't lying. Ice cream FOMO. Crap. You don't eat ice cream, Chris? She could sing the books she reads. Are you talking about me? Oh, God. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much is taxation theft? It depends on which one means it absolutely is theft, but if 10 means that it's 100% theft, I'm going to go with 10. All right, Chapter 5. Choice architecture. So that's what they call it. You're basically you're structuring the choices in a way to try to get them to make the choice that you want them to make or think that they should make. Oh, God. Trevor said I'm a great singer, so come back at a later time. He's definitely never heard me sing. All right. So first, you want to lay out and pad the path of least resistance. So again, making it easy, make it really easy. Lay it out clearly and then pad it. Make it like nobody, like even if they mess up, they kind of like get bumped right back onto the right path. At least I don't think you will, but then again, Mike did have some growth. Mike? Wait, Mike? Who are we talking about? Who's Mike? What are all these figures scrolling on the left? Hello, Grandmaster. These are my sponsors from the last 30 days over at the website. What do you call a fish with no eyes? I guess fish, FSH. Okay, so there's this girl I met online. She's really bad AF. Like, she's really cute, and on some of her posts I see she's smoking weed. And I'm like, cool, whatever, she smokes weed, that's cool with me. And we've been talking on the phone lately, like late nights on some Drake hotline bling things, you know, tings. But recently I found out she's a drug dealer, so what should I do? We meeting on Monday, by the way. A drug dealer? What kind of drugs? Just weed or other things too? Because selling weed is becoming less and less illegal every day. Alright. Expect errors, so that's kind of goes into the padding. Make sure that, you know that humans are not perfect and that they're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. Make sure that you map out and structure clearly complex choices, so you make it really clear, have a clear, easy system to follow. John's advice from Periscope, Ahmed, is that she probably makes a lot of money and you should get with her. John, I live for your comments. John, can I hire you on to be my full-time troll? That'd be amazing. Take care, you too, David. Thanks for the super hearts. Thanks for the support. I'll see you soon. Trevor says, I don't know how people smoke weed. That crap stinks. Kind of does smell like a skunk, right? You know Mike from the Life cereal commercial? Mikey will eat anything. Mikey likes it. Drug dealer or sells weed. Exactly. There's a big difference. Yeah. Like, just weed. But she also said she sells all drugs. Well, then, yeah, then I would say no. I don't know if she's effing around with me, and if it's only weed, then cool, but other drugs, I don't know. What should I do? I would say that you should... He says, I don't smoke weed or drink alcohol, by the way. I mean, it could still be a fine fit, but if she's... I mean, even selling weed, you're taking a risk being... Especially because you know, too. So it's like... The whole see something, say something thing. I don't think you should say anything, but I also don't think you should, like, date her if you're freaked out by the idea that she sells weed and potentially other drugs, which freaks me out even more than weed. But also, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that is good. It's good that you don't do that stuff. But, yeah, I mean, it kind of sounds like you're not really looking for something that serious anyway, so tell him about when I sold drugs. There actually is a story about that, but we're not getting into it. She has all drugs for sale? If you don't want her, can I get them digits? All the drugs? Only date those you trust. That's Emily's advice. I like that. Straight edge for life? I'm thinking she's probably not a good fit for you then. Drugs are for thugs. Well, thank you, Black James Franco. Have her around for fun. Don't do a relationship with her. That's Ricky's advice. Ahmed says, hell nah, bruh. Sorry, Chris. No digits for you. And use incentives. So offer them something in exchange for doing what you want them to do. Makes it easier. Crack is whack. You're gonna go smoke some pot now? Alright, James Franco. That sounds good. Thanks for coming into my broadcast. I'm a big fan of your work. Jake's in Toronto. These are my sponsors from the last 30 days. Can you tell him to use protection? Yes, use protection. Opposites attract. Ahmed, they might say that, but they're wrong. Maybe attract, maybe physical attraction, but I don't think you're going to have a long-term relationship with this girl. You have a question about your ex, but you think it's better for DM? That's fine. Yeah, you can direct message it to me if you prefer. My DMs are open to you, Trevor. All right, so that was part 1 of the book. Part 2 is called Money. Chapter 6 is where they get into murky territory. They refer to Social Security as helpful because people won't save their money if they're not forced. Okay, this is what Jake says. Jake says, not a chance all those people send money. It's like 50 people. It's not that many people. We got Ed, Dan, Vegan Doe. I mean, Doe broadcasts. Ed was just here last weekend. I went to Miami with Dan 2 weeks ago. Sarah, she is a pretty well-known figure on Periscope, but she doesn't broadcast. Also another well-known figure on Periscope. Doolittle Dundee, he's just a viewer, but you see him in here. Wayne, Anthony, Chris is a broadcaster. I don't know who Anonymous is. I think I do, but I can't say who it is. Donna, I'm not going to say much more about her. Mike, Mike is actually hasn't been around for a little while, but I think he found me. I think he did find me on Periscope, but he goes on Twitch too. 1-800-GET-OUT, right? There we go. Chris is like, I sent mine. I can vouch for that. Chris did. He just sent it a few days ago, I think. What? Who? Melanie? Yep. Lane, she's a broadcaster. Pablo? Roberto, I don't know very well. Chaz, he's broadcasted before. Eric have you broadcasted before? Hi, Emily. Emily, you're not on this list. Zen he was just here a little while ago. Francois, Steph Ray, she's a broadcaster. Fubar, that's my website designer. Everett, Lorena's a broadcaster. I met her in Miami. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, I mean, I could go down. There's Nick, Mike, Hal. Hal just renewed his sponsorship yesterday. Steve, he was just in here sending super hearts. Yeah, Trevor's like, I just sent $10 a few minutes ago. Yes, he did. Hi, Emma. How are you? So, yeah, you get the idea. I mean, the anonymous ones are the only ones I can't tell you who they are. But, yeah, Wolf Puppy's a broadcaster. Steve from Florida's a broadcaster. Coley's a broadcaster. She broadcasts over on YouNow, though, I think. Derek, he's back. He's back. He came. TMF never speaks. I don't know anything about him other than he likes to send super hearts. Vegan Dough. Yes, so Rookie, the reason Vegan Doughs is so high is because she just matched all the sponsorships that came in on April 3rd. And I'm always looking for more people to do that. So on May 3rd, if someone wants to match all the sponsorships, get in touch with me. I would love to promote you on the channel. What do they send money for? I'm new. For this channel, for the content. So I do at least 3 hours of live content every single day, and it's all a bit different mix of different things that I do. The best way to get an overall view of what I do is to look at my YouTube channel and click playlists, because you can see all the categories: yoga, reading, ASMR, guests. She's loaded. I'm there. I just used invisible messaging and hearts. Oh, it was ghost hugs. Hello Kitty ghost hugs. That's what I should put. Lights out for you. Hello Kitty ghost hugs instead of money. I'm rich. I mean, I make more than I spend, so I am growing my wealth, but I wouldn't call myself rich just yet. I feel rich. I feel rich in happiness. I have a really good marriage. I have really awesome friends. I have good health. Yubi, I appreciate that you're trying to compliment my physical appearance, but I can guarantee you that is not why I make my money. I'm sure it helps, though. Hey, Wolf Puppy. The cash cannons are loaded. Yes, they are. Chicago! Oh my god, you guys. I'm meeting Wolf Puppy, Steph Taylor, Asif, Alexis, Phil, Scott, everyone. I'm forgetting, like, so many people. My own cousin in Chicago. You and Doe don't... She's not rich. She's Taylor. Dan. Wait, Dan Off Fleek? Who's Dan Off Fleek? You and Doe don't seem to sleep. Hey, Everett. See, there's Everett Everino. He's on this list. I just saw him. Yeah. Well, Doe is in the UK, so it's 8:30 in the morning. So it's not weird for her to be awake right now. For me, a little bit weirder. Is it my full-time job? Yes, Jake. So actually, I'm building this out like a live streaming organization that could be basically like a franchise. Like, you could apply my structure and organization to your channel and have... You know, I can't guarantee you're going to have the same results because you could sue me if I say that you'll definitely make money. But if you do everything that I do, I can't see why not. Oh, you have to do your own content. It has to be something you're actually interested in. But I also think there's a new book that we're going to be starting here soon that Ed gave me last weekend, which is called Secrets That Self-Made Millionaires Teach Their Kids. And that's my, I never really intended to become a millionaire, but I definitely would like to be I am self-made, you know, self-made success. And in here, this book, I'm obsessed with this book, by the way. Dan Off Fleek is here. Who is Dan Off Fleek? Hi, Tia. What is Dan Off Fleek? I didn't even know that was a thing. What was I going to say about in here? Oh yeah, fall in love with work. Let me read this because it's actually exactly what I was talking about. Thanks for the super hearts, Everett. So you can do yoga and read books. I mean, I'm a certified Hatha yoga teacher, so if you were going to do that, you would want to get certified first. I don't have Wolf Puppy's bubble. Wolf Puppy, where's your bubble? Baby Rattlesnake said self-centered. I think being self-centered is great advice, yes. Do they sponsor on your site? I'm already a millionaire, just curious. Yep, femyoga.com. I would love to learn from you if you really are a millionaire. I like learning from people who are doing better than me. So fall in love with work. As a future self-made millionaire, the occupational path you choose to follow will impact every aspect of your life. Since you're going to spend a large percentage of your life working, you want to be sure you love what you're doing. It's difficult to invest the necessary time and energy into a profession that bores you or has little meaning beyond money. It's wonderful to be rich, but the real windfall is becoming wealthy doing something you would do for free. Asif emoji. You can't do them? Would you have Android? She's like, Asif emoji. I don't know if I see your bubble. Let's see. Yeah, I see your bubble. I see you, Wolfie. Emily, maybe go out and come back in. Maybe you'll see her. Simon says people will buy a margarita mixer before they will save for retirement. That may be true, but that still doesn't mean we should force them to save their money. Because the truth is, the government isn't saving your money in Social Security. Are you kidding me? They aren't saving any money. They're saving no one's money. I'll be in touch later. Money carries a lot of responsibility. I agree. With great power comes great responsibility, right? Yes, you have Android. I see her. I see her. Yeah, Chris, right? You know what, Emily? You're blind. You need to open your eyes. Or maybe you need to follow her. Maybe you don't follow her. Oh, this is great. Waking up every day with excitement for going to work is a formula for financial abundance, emotional fulfillment, and life satisfaction. This is something only a small percentage of people ever experience, mostly because they fail to plan for it. Piecing together the unique combination of finding work you love that solves a problem people will pay for is no easy feat. According to the Gallup organization, only 13% of people enjoy their work. And this is from 2018, this book. Most people would rather stay at home than go to work. Is it any wonder why so many people are broke and unhappy? The masses are not psychologically engaged in what they do for a living, which means they exert minimal effort while demanding maximum compensation. I love that part so much. They exert minimal effort and demand maximum compensation. Is that you? If that's you, change it right now. Stop being that person. You're not going to be successful with that. Maybe Kayvon blocked you from seeing Wolf Puppy. Kayvon, come in. They spend years and small fortunes getting prestigious academic degrees and then enter occupations in which they can't wait to retire. They hate Mondays, thank God for Fridays, and live for the weekends. Yet they're confounded why they're miserable and broke. This is not the path for you. You've been trained in world-class thinking, and that means finding work you love. This is one of the most important tasks you will ever perform, and it must be done as quickly as possible. Your parents, teachers, and mentors can help, but in the end, you must decide on the work that captures your heart. Chris, what's wrong with those 13%? I would much rather work than stay at home, for sure. Don't be sarcastic. Only you can prevent forest fires. I mean, I don't know. Only you can make this happen, and today is the day to start thinking about it. So that's, I'm building an organization that people who have a passion for live streaming can use on their channel. It's not like, if you don't love it, you're not going to be good at it. You're not going to make money doing it. But if you love it, there you go. I can help you. And what's cool about this book is at the end of every chapter, he has a book recommendation. So he recommends The Amateur, The Pleasures of Doing What You Love by Andy Merrifield. So again, it's The Amateur, The Pleasures of Doing What You Love by Andy Merrifield. Yes, I do work from home, which is something I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do, but I love it. I do love it. But that's what I mean. I would rather work than not work. I'm not banning Wolf Puppy for breaking your heart, John. You probably had it coming. I'm going to create a platform for it. This is the platform for it. I don't have any intention of creating a live streaming app right now. If I got banned from all the others, I guess I would have to. But I think Periscope, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, all of them are providing a good platform for me to use because they already have that market share. So it's almost like free marketing. They get me in front of people. I respect their terms of service and conditions. I help to generate them income. We're all happy. We're all working together. We're all friends. It's good stuff. We need a Femme Yoga headquarters in Miami. Dan off fleek. I love that idea. I love it. Let's do it. Let us do it. I'm really hungry. What time is it? We still have an hour of content? It's okay. We can get through it. You're going to die. I'm not going to get to see Wolf Puppy's new onesie. What do you mean? We're going to be broadcasting in Chicago. Why are you going to die? Don't die. I am going to bring my onesie to Chicago, Wolf Puppy. Where are we wearing them? Are we wearing them out in public? Me too, now that I own my own business, but I hated working hourly wage jobs. Me too, Chris, and I think a lot of people fall into that category, but it's kind of like this two-edged sword, right? Where most people hate working like a 9-to-5 hourly like job, like working for someone else as an employee. But also, on the flip side of that, most people also aren't able to be successful business owners. Can I wear it to the meetup? Yeah, she's too scared to. I mean, we're meeting up more than once. I am hungry. Yeah, but Trevor, I went to sleep at like 7 p.m. I slept for 6 hours and now I'm hungry. Don't judge me. I have a headache. It's okay though. This book I'm really excited about, but we gotta finish Nudge. So we talked about... Oh yeah, so Social Security. Let's get back into that. So Simon on Twitch was saying that people won't save for retirement, and that's not the government's problem to fix. It's true she wears onesies in public. Yeah, actually, Chris, you told me that. I used to work 5 to 10 when I did the clothing business. 5 a.m. to 10 p.m.? Wow, Sean. See, that's what he's saying here, is that very few people are going to put in the time and energy if they don't actually like what they're doing. Move this out of the frame here. So yeah, it's basically like Social Security is basically a giant Ponzi scheme, and you're forced into it. So it's even worse than a Ponzi scheme because they tell you you're going to get something for putting money into it, and then you're very, very likely to not get that money, especially if you're like my age or, around my age. If you're out younger than the baby boomer generation, who knows if you'll get anything. And even the people who get money now, it's way less than they had anticipated getting. I wear my Hello Kitty onesie to Walmart. Ooh, Walmart's a good place to wear a onesie. Hey Twitter, how are you? It's so good to see all you guys in the late night. It's almost 4 a.m. Yeah, so we get that. So I thought that was not good. I'm not a big fan of the book because of that. I'm not a big fan of that chapter, we'll say. The whole system is a Ponzi scheme. That's true, actually. I guess Trump gets paid for it. He gets paid plenty without being president. What is your opinion on food stamps? I'm an anarchist, so I don't think that there should be any forced taxation for what the government pretends is a benefit. I gained 10 followers during this. Oh, thanks, Trevor. Very late. Must get to bed. Okay, good night. Narita! Hello! I miss you. How have you been? I saw you were broadcasting the other day. I didn't make it in, but... Hello, my friend from Kuwait in the house. See, when I broadcast in the middle of the night, I get to see my friends from the other side of the world. Am I the Antichrist? I would say I'm anti-Christianity, for sure. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not the Antichrist, but if someone's got to do it. Is Wolf Puppy still here? I don't see her bubble anymore. Wolf Puppy, are you still here? I miss you more. I'm good. I'm good. Good night, Twitter. Hey, Filling Silence, how are you? Having so much fun. Okay, next chapter. Oh yeah, and then they were talking about how automatic enrollment in 401k and healthcare plans when you have employees, they're nudges to help people make the right choices. Which again, I disagree. You shouldn't force someone into that. But on the flip side of this, I'm going to skip ahead. There's a whole chapter about it in here. Thank you, Narita, for inviting your followers. Shukran. That means thank you in Arabic. She's wearing her onesie of invisibility tonight. Invisibility onesie. Well, that's very impressive, Wolf Puppy. I'm very impressed by you. I like it. Can I give Wolf Puppy advice on how to treat her husband better? Maybe divorce him if it's John? There you are. Don't sneak up on me like that. You made Chris jump right out of his skin. You saw a girl more than once wearing a onesie at your Walmart, Ryan? This is amazing. I love this right now. Okay, so auto-enrollment. I'm very anti-auto-enrollment in anything, but I did discover something from this book. One thing that I do actually agree with in auto-enrollment, which kind of blew my mind, which is actually organ donation. Bye, John. I miss you already. Look, John, Sonam's here. So just forget about Wolf Puppy. Sonam is here, and, you know, I'm sorry Wolf Puppy broke your heart, but Sonam is here to heal it and mend it for you. That's what you're here for, Sonam, alright? So get to work. Yeah, he said, never mind, Sonam's here. That's my new content creator, you guys. Sonam right there, Sonam108. She's the one who's going to be hosting trivia every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's only like 2 days away now. I'm super excited. We haven't really run any tests, so I can't guarantee that the first one is going to go off without a hitch. We gotta, you know, it's new for both of us, completely new, so we're going to be testing, and we'll see how it goes. So organ donation. I actually do think that you should default to being an organ donor. Like, as soon as you're born, if you were to die, like, you would be an organ donor. Because, so it's almost like, now at first I was like, wow, I'm actually surprised I believe that, because it's almost like saying that all of society has the right to your organs. But in a way, once you're dead, do you still have rights? You know, I mean, it's not like I think that it's justifiable to be, like, violent to a dead body, you know, just because it's dead. But at the same time, I personally don't really believe that our body, like, holds on to anything that we need in the afterlife, if there is such a thing as an afterlife. So I just think that, you know, modern medicine is so amazing, and the fact that you can take my liver and give it to someone else, and you can actually take pieces of my liver and give them to multiple people, and both of my kidneys, and my eyeballs, and my skin for burn victims, I mean, my heart, lungs, everything. Like, I love the idea of being able to give life in my death, through my death, you know? What about cemeteries? I guess that's a property issue. So whoever owns the property, you don't have the right to go dig up, you know, graves. You know, if it was on your property, I guess you would have the right to do whatever you want with your property and what's on it. And a dead body isn't a life. It doesn't have rights. Like, I don't think. I'm open to hearing this, though. I definitely would like to hear what you guys think. So, because there are countries that do default to organ donor, and you can opt out. I definitely think you should be able to opt out. Like, my husband actually isn't, he's like the opposite. He thinks organ donation is freaky, like freaks him out. He's like, no, I don't want them taking my organs, keeping my organs in my body. I want them. So he would just basically, like, fill out a form or whatever that says, I don't want to be an organ donor, please take me off that list. And that's what you have to do now to become an organ donor in America. So everybody defaults to not being an organ donor. You actually have to fill out a form to say you want to become an organ donor. And I think that's kind of backwards. But who am I to say? Can I pick 5 things in my body I want to keep? Put it in your will. We'll see how it goes. Because that's the thing. So if you're found, like, in an accident and you're pronounced dead at the scene, they might take you right to the hospital and start taking your organs, because your organs aren't viable for very long. Like, it's not like they're going to be able to get every single thing from your body, most likely, unless you died in the hospital and they kind of knew it was coming and they had, you know, transplant recipients lined up, but in transplant teams, you know, to transport them. So yeah, I think that anything that can make that process easier and increase the amount of people who are getting organs that they need is great. It also, a little bit, there's like the self-responsibility thing. So if someone's liver is failing because they've been drinking alcohol for 50 years, you know, do they really have more rights to my liver than I do, who kept it clean and healthy my whole life? Although I do drink beer, so I'm not perfect. It could depend on injuries too. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if it's, I mean, your organ may not even be usable. It also could be not a match for the person that they want to give it to. I mean, there's so much. It's not like you become an organ donor and now when you die, all of your organs are immediately given to other people. It's just that you are allowing them, if there is some match, if there's something that you can do to help them in your death, you're open to it. You know, you're open to offering them. Now, I also don't really care if my body goes to science and they use me as, like, a cadaver to, like, help students to practice stitches or whatever, whatever they do. Yeah, but Chris, that doesn't bother me. Like, I don't want to be diced up while I'm alive. Obviously, I want to live. But once I'm dead, like, you know, if they're curious about something in my body, like, go in and check it out. It's cool that you can do that now because I'm dead. So now you can go in, look around. I'm interested in that. I would like to know what's going on in human bodies. I'm glad that other people have allowed us to dissect them like freaks, you know? I mean, it's kind of creepy and gross, but at the same time, it's like wildly useful and helpful for all of humanity. Trevor's like, and this is very gruesome. We've taken a turn. I blame Chris. I'm gonna go ahead and blame Chris on that. No, that's fine. You know, it's interesting, Chris, that you're in that same category like my husband. I wonder if there's a male-female difference here, where men maybe are more, because I think men are more proprietary than females typically. They're more interested in like material possessions, where like for me with my girlfriends, they spend their money on like going out. You know, they want to go out, meet up with friends, get drinks, have an experience, travel. Where men, typically in my experience, are more like, enjoy my parts, are more like they buy like a car and a house and more like physical material, like a watch and some nice clothes. I guess women, I know a lot of women that spend money on clothes too. I think everybody wants to look and feel good, you know, in their own skin and in their own clothes. But I just find it's curious to me. And then also there's an argument that women are more collectivist. You know, they're more socially connected. So they're kind of like, they can see more clearly like, oh, these people need my help. Oh, here I can help them. Where men are more like, okay, well, I have to protect and support my family. And I don't want to like give away too much. You know, I don't know. Hello, Clapped. Right now we are talking about the book Nudge by Richard Thaler and Cass Sunstein. And there's a chapter about organ donation. We're talking about organ donation right now. You hear ruckus in the background? I'm sorry, I'll close the door. Right. You guys have good ears. It's my hubby. I probably woke him up. So Jack says, disagree. See handbags, wallets, clothes, etc. It's just difference in personalities. I tend to spend my money on social settings. Okay, Jack, so maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a male-female thing. I'm always looking for that kind of thread, but it could be. Clapped said, wait, us men don't buy cars. We just buy clothes and gifts for our girlfriends. Okay. I just swiped into another scope and was so loud it scared the crap out of me. Really? My scope's quiet? Hi. I've signed away my brain to dystonia research already. See, Wolf Puppy, that's awesome. There we go. Chris says, I am an organ donor. Okay. So I know it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it's so easy to think what's the worst possible thing that could happen, but, you know, I don't know for sure, but if there's any doctors, surgeons in the building, you want to tell us what happens more often than not? I would be curious to know that. Hey, Priatore, I'm good. How are you? All right, so we talked about auto-enrollment in healthcare and 401ks. And I also am not a big fan of 401ks because I don't think you can't invest in everything that you might potentially want to. Any raffles this week? Not that I have scheduled, but you never know. Sometimes I get inspired to give things away. You're going crazy trying to make my bubble appear? No, you're talking to Wolf Puppy? They have to wait until I'm dead. Wolf Puppy's like, they can't have my brain now. Is my longer hair in a pony? Yep. It's in a bun. I do have pretty long hair. Whoa, what's going on with that hair? Not really sure. What if I change my mind about being an organ donor? I think you can. You can, like, unenroll if you've already enrolled. And in my perfect world, if you're asking what I would have it, yeah, you can opt in, opt out as much as you want. Thank you, Narita. Thanks, Priatore. You guys are so nice. I love this. So I disagree in the auto-enrollment for 401k and healthcare plans. I think you should have to enroll in that if you want to. I think it should just be an option. Like, do you want us to automatically enroll you in this now that you're hired? Or do you want to, like, enroll in it in however long? I mean, I guess it's basically, do you want to enroll or not? You know. Thank you, Narita. It's Maybelline. Slay. I think every time you renew your license, you get an option. Oh, there we go, Wolf Puppy. Can I unenroll from the stretcher? I don't think so. I don't think so. You mean roll off the stretcher? Hopefully you can, because you're not dead. Oh, okay, bye, Narita. Thanks for coming in. Beautiful. You guys follow Narita. She's a beautiful, beautiful Kuwaiti broadcaster. I love you too, girl. I am in upstate New York, yep. That's a good question, Ryan. Yeah, Wolf Puppy, tell us more about dystonia. Okay. On to chapter 7, which they called Naive Investing. I skimmed it, but I wasn't reading that book for financial advice. Historically, the reason people are forced into savings plans is because most don't save. Right, which is silly because it doesn't teach them anything. They still aren't saving anything. Now they're just being forced to give you their money who is supposedly saving it for them, which I think we could all probably acknowledge the incentive to save someone else's money for them is pretty low. If they're just going to give you their money, like, the temptation to take it is there. I see little people next to Wolf Puppy's name, so I know I'm following and she's following me. Oh, I don't know. Hey. At Kayvon. Everyone give me their money. All right, Dan Off Fleek. Will you save my money for me, please? Ask the medics to tip over the gurney. Interesting, but why regarding 401? More so if your company matches. I don't mind enrolling in 401 as my company matches a certain percentage, and it's also another financial security net, especially for those who aren't saving already. Jack, I'm so glad you said that because I think that you should have the option to enroll in anything that you want. Whatever programs are out there, I think any company should be able to offer you any plan, whether it's investment or healthcare or organ donation or whatever kind of plan that you want to be a part of, car insurance, and you could choose to pay it and get the benefits of having that, or not pay it and take the risks and the consequences associated with that. I just think it should be a choice. I don't think it shouldn't exist. I'm not saying 401ks shouldn't exist. I'm just not a big fan of them personally because I'm into precious metals, and 401k plans don't actually allow you to invest in precious metals at all. I know of a guy that might be a great match for you. I have a great match, my husband. I'm already matched, but thank you. Okay. So, naive investing. Now, what I put here, one, I don't know the net worth of these people that wrote this book, but I know that they're more into academia, and that if they do make decent money, it's kind of a false economy because it's like government supported, and it's also, I'm self-educated also. I'm not a huge fan of the academic way. Now, if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, you have to have a certain degree. Miss Ziggy, so you think car insurance shouldn't be mandatory? Sorry if you already discussed. No, we actually didn't talk about car insurance. No, I don't think it should be mandatory. I think that driving on the road is a risk because already there's people on the road that don't have insurance. Just because it's forced doesn't mean that they have it. Oh yeah, Priatori, thank you. Yeah, we're very happily married. We're going on almost 7 years now. Almost 4 years of actually being married. But anyway. So one thing is I don't have any reason to think that these authors know anything about accumulating wealth and growing wealth and making good investment decisions, because a lot of the information that they say seems very generic to me, like the status quo, like what everyone thinks and says, you know. I do have professionals investing for me, but I also invest myself in stack gold and silver. Nice, Chris. We actually took Ed to the coin show when he was visiting last week, which is like a group of people that go and they set up little booths and they sell like coins and jewelry, and some people have like precious stones. Is that what you call them? It's like some of the really cool geological, like different geodes and things. Do I have any advice for depression and anxiety? Priatore, yes. There's a lot. I have a lot of advice for that because I used to be depressed. I used to want to kill myself. I used to cut myself. For me, I really enjoy reading. I enjoy knowledge. Everybody's different, but I'm just going to show you one book that changed my life. It's also going to be nutritionally based. You're going to have to, you're really hating Ed right now. Dan. Oh, and they actually break for the summer, so Dan, you should definitely come to the one in May. Threatening? You're super stressed? Maybe read this book? Or take some deep breaths. All of this stuff is actually good for depression and for the person who's stressed. So I'm going to hold this up for 5 seconds if you want to grab a screenshot. Thanks for following me, Kevin. It's called Positivity by Barbara Fredrickson. Thank you, Ziggy. Yes. You know what's interesting is even when I was cutting myself, I wasn't too unlike I am now. I've always been very happy, smiley, friendly, like on the surface, and then internally at night in my bed, I would have like just turmoil, you know, and it's like it was very much could be, you could just write it off to like teenage angst. It was from the ages of 13 to 19. That book really, really changed things for me, but it, you know, it also could have been aging. Oh, Priatore, thank you. Yeah, Wolf Puppy, thank you for sharing that. I like to connect with people. I'm happily married, so you can, Wolf Puppy will be your girlfriend. Just kidding. In your past, yeah. Maybe I'm too hard on myself. Maybe. I think I've come a long, long, long way. I used to derive my value from men, so I was raised by a single mom, and I thought that that's why she was unhappy in life, or it could have been part of it. So if I didn't have a boyfriend and no men were interested in me, I felt like I had no value in the world and that I would probably never be happy and have the life I wanted. And I was impatient. I didn't want to like wait to meet anyone, you know. So I think that was a big part of it. Now, through self-development books, it was also that I felt very isolated. Like, I didn't know that there were other people in the world that thought like I did. And when I realized that, my whole world changed. Yes, Chris said he suffered from spotlight syndrome a lot as a teenager. Yeah. Oh, Wolf Puppy, yeah. You trying to be my wife? This is great. So I would say that nutritionally I was way off too. There was so much. I mean, there's a lot. But I used to drink soda every day, and I ate like horrible, horrible, horrible foods like Pop-Tarts and mac and cheese and Hamburger Helper and pancakes. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't eating anything that had any nutritional value. So definitely increase the amount of vegetables that you eat, increase the amount of water that you drink if you're not drinking enough, and read uplifting, positive books that give you practical steps to take to get you out of that, like meditation, yoga, exercise, healthy eating, all of that. Dan Off Fleek relates. Aww, I love everyone in this room. Okay, we have feelings. Let's cut those off. We don't need that right now. So, naive investing. Now here was something that I came up with. I almost made this mistake that I think a lot of people make, which is investing too soon. Investing, like in stocks or whatever you're investing in, before you have a big enough nest egg, a big enough savings. So for me, once I started accumulating a certain amount of money, I was like, I have to invest this now because I don't want it to just sit in my savings account. And tall, dark, and handsome. I'm not. I'm short, pale, and awkward. Bitcoin? I made a little bit of money off Bitcoin. Bunny meanies? What are bunny meanies? I don't know what that means. But yeah, so I would say that naive investing is just basically thinking that you should invest before you should. Like you get some money and you say, oh, I have $500. I guess I should invest it. Well, no, let's hold on to that. Oh, thank you, Ziggy. I'm a little awkward. Like that's what I said to my husband. I'm like, you know, I'm glad that I found something that I'm so good at because I can sit here and think and talk till the cows come home. But physical, like hand-eye coordination, like that self-defense scope I did on Friday was pretty embarrassing. I have beautiful skin. It could be the ring light. Beautiful skin. That might be the second person who's ever said that to me in my life. That's very, very inaccurate. But thank you for the comment. I know you guys are trying to be nice, but I like to be real too. My skin is actually one of my biggest struggles, I guess. I'm very, very, very acne prone. My skin is just kind of, it's not my biggest strength. Hi, it's me, the cows. We're home. Hi, cows. Nemexis, how about you don't ask me about my underwear and I won't ask you about yours, and we can all just, you know, act like normal people who are in person with each other and not asking about our underwear. Okay. So yeah, that helped me a lot when I realized that I shouldn't have invested, you know, and I didn't really. I mean, I bought some Twitter stocks, but now I'm realizing Thank you, Ziggy. She's like, I'm not trying to be nice, just being honest. Organic aloe vera gel. For what now? For your skin? Oh, for acne? Ask you about yours? Your underwear? What are your underwear, Chris? Tell us all about them in detail. Organic aloe vera gel is great for acne? Really? I've never heard of that before. I'll have to try it. I feel like I'm doing okay. I have a pimple growing in like right here, but so far, I guess right now I look okay. There's not too much going on. Open, open! No, Amit. No. Investing, Twitter stocks. Oh, so I almost bought a company. So before I started live streaming, I worked for a business for 6 years. And it was a lateral movement company. Like, there's no vertical movement to make. You can only move sideways. You can do this job or this job or this job or this job. But there's no management job. There's no, like, moving up. Hi, I'm good. How are you? So I needed to make more money. And I needed to, so I was like, I offered to become a manager, do an office manager position for them, create that role, fill that role, and get paid for that role. And they shut me down. They said no. So the only other option there to make more money would be to own the company and to take their positions, the owner's position. And I was like, let's just see what that would entail. So I talked to banks, I talked to them, I got all their financials, everything. And it turned out that I can't share the financial information, obviously, but it turned out that I didn't have enough money to buy that without significant loans. And if you know me, I'm very anti-loans and anti-leverage, in that sense, anti-debt. So I want to be able to afford it myself. So here's the thing. I shouldn't be investing in stocks. I should be saving a massive amount of money because I want to be able to I want to have purchasing power like that. I want to be able to say, sure, I'll buy this business for lots of money, that I don't want to say exactly how much because I can't. I would like to, but I'm not allowed to. So that to me was like, okay, now that's the kind of investment I would want to make, like business acquisitions. And that's a very costly investment. So instead of buying, spending $500 on stocks here and there, I can just continue to save it. Emily, you're hilarious. Priatore, I'm not taking a screenshot on this phone wouldn't save me anything, but if you direct message me on Twitter or Instagram that link, I will click it and I will get it done. I will check it out. Hi, Florian. All right. So that's about investing. That's not what the book said at all. The book was like talking about stocks and bonds and mutual funds and all this stuff that I don't really get into. I'm really interested in the idea of acquiring businesses and then improving them, flipping them, growing them, making them franchisable, and then moving on to the next big adventure. My Twitter is FemYogaTaylor. Same thing on Instagram. You feel complete? Oh, I love you. What book, Rebelham? It's called Nudge by Richard Thaler and Cass Sunstein. Now, I don't really recommend this book. It was, I don't even know what I'm going to give it. I might give it 3 stars. That's pretty good coming from me, honestly. But considering how many socialist ideals are in here, I'm surprised that I would give it 3 stars. Normally, I would give a book like that 1 star, so that's pretty good. Francois, thanks for liking my Twitter post. But there are some chapters in here that I totally love, so I had to say probably 3 stars. So anyway, yeah. So I put what I think is best for my technique. What I want to do is I want to just basically accumulate my wealth, grow my wealth until I see a really smart deal. The Profit on CNBC. Ooh, yeah, business flipping, right? My old mentor, before Ed was my mentor, I had a mentor, Carl Allen. He has a business called Ninja Acquisitions, and that's what he does. He purchases businesses, he flips them. And then he also sells programs where he teaches people to do that as well, which I never had that program. I never got that because we were just focusing on the one business, and it wasn't something I was going to flip. I was going to run that business for the rest of my life. Things have changed, so I'll probably be getting back in touch with him as my wealth grows. But I'm literally at the rate that we're going, which is better than I had anticipated. Right now it's a little low from where I want to be, but we're doing good for the 2018. It would still be like, I don't know, at least like 4 or 5 years at this rate in order for me to buy that company in cash. So I don't know that they're going to hold off that long to sell it, but that's where I'm at. Do I buy businesses and then do layoffs? If it made sense, I would, yeah. You're still listening, but AFK. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Ooh, trying on dresses for Chicago? Or for something else? You have a special something coming up? I keep getting distracted. Yeah, so then you would have plenty to take a big position too. So when you find a really great deal you just can't pass up, you could take a big position in that, and taking a big position would be very low risk to your overall portfolio because you've accumulated so much wealth. Now, that's also putting a big chunk, that means like all of your wealth is in cash, which I know my precious metal people, they're going to feel like, maybe get some, I think precious metals are a good way to store your wealth and your value in case you're worried about the lifetime expectancy of the American dollar. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely, Chris. Definitely. Yeah. There's definitely risks in buying companies. For sure. Huge risks. Especially with that kind of money. Like, the most I've spent on stocks was $500. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. This is so much more than that. Okay. Chapter 8 was called Credit Markets. They talked about mortgages, student loans, credit cards. I'm very anti-debt. I don't play the credit market game. I don't play the credit game at all. So I barely even read that chapter. I'm just personally not interested in it, and I don't teach my audience how to deal with that because I'm not interested. But if you want to learn more about debt and leverage in the credit market, feel free to follow my friend South Jersey Broker because he's all about it. Chapter 9 was called, the title of Chapter 9 was Privatizing Social Security, but I see nothing private about it. Oh, Miles! Yes! Actually, Miles, you would only have to send right now, I think, like $2,000. I think because she's at like $1,700 or something like that. But if you want to send $5,001, I will let you. Dan sent $1 the other day, and then he sent $4.95 today. I'm triggered. Because I was $401 away from my goal, so he sent $1. He's like, now you're only $400 away. Damn you. Oh, God, that cracks me up. But that was my first ever $1 donation. I'm doing pretty good. I donated a steep $10. You did, and I think it was through Super Hearts, which actually costs you even more than you see on here. So that's pretty awesome. I think he wants the all-time record. Who wants the all-time record? I totally just got ADD, don't I? Who wants the... Oh, Ed? The all-time record? Is that all I sent? The $1? Or you mean the $4.95? Did I read the $4.95 wrong? I don't think so. Dan! What the heck? Dan! Why did you send $4.95 for that? So, Dan did send $4.95. Oh, you actually sent that. Wait, when did you send that? Oh, it's Pacific time. Okay, yeah. So you sent that like a couple hours ago when we first started this broadcast. In the meantime, I totally didn't even see this pop up. He sent me $300 and wrote meeting goals with a little cool face emoji. And now my heart is feeling things. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Priatore. Thank you so much. I will check out my direct messages right away. Thank you for the super hearts, Miles. Dan, thank you so much. You guys, everyone, if you're paying attention and you're close to your comments, I know, Wolf Puppy, you're away. You're doing dresses. It's fine. Everyone can just comment. Thank you, Dan, from me, and also from all of you guys, because that makes this channel possible. sponsorships like that, contributions like that, well above the average contribution, he's already at 371, is what makes this channel exist and thrive and grow and expand, and that's how we can add on content creators like Sonam108 and hopefully a lot more people in the future. Oh, thank you, Johnny, for the super hearts. He said, you've been scoping more than 2 hours. You deserve a couple of super hearts. Thank you. I don't know, was that Johnny sending those? I saw a bunch of them coming in, so. Yes, Emily says, thank you, Dan. Chris says, thank you, Dan. Oh, we all say thank you, Dan, so much. Sodom, thank you for the super hearts. There she is. Our first ever content creator. Well, I mean, besides me, obviously. But our first ever addition to the Femme Yoga team that's actually going to be live on the channel in front of you guys. There's no cup. Where is the stupid cup? I have it. It's not even hidden. I don't know why it's not there. So I put in a ticket with Streamlabs. Thank you for those, Chris. Sonam, is your tip jar working on Streamlabs? Mine, like, just vanished. It's just not there anymore. It's just nothing. Nothing. It's just nothing. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. I get distracted. I thank you, Dan, for helping me meet my goals. I'm going to try to continue to meet my goal of talking about this book before the end of the broadcast. We still have 40 minutes. So we have 40 minutes to talk about the rest of the chapters in the book. Oh my god, this is so freaking me out. I can't say why. I can't say why, but if you're paying attention, you'll know why. Are you on the Femme Yoga team? You're not, but I mean, you're like, do you mean like the Femme Yoga family, like the community? You're definitely part of the community, for sure, 110%. Oh, okay. Oh, Sonam, you're going to go live after this? Yes! You guys follow Sonam108. She has a company that's not too unlike mine. We run our channels very similarly, and she's a confidence coach, so she can help you to increase your confidence. And it's called Top Shelf Pineapple, and I definitely encourage you to go check her out, support her. She just launched a brand new website. It's all fresh to death. Back on fleek. Back on fleek? Yes, yes. Oh, you're back on fleek. You were off fleek for a little while, now you're on fleek. Okay, there's someone in Twitch right now named Haevon. 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 Emily said, whatever, get me VIP status. Did you apply? Whoa! What was that? That burp just caught me off guard. Did you apply to be a VIP, Emily? Did you understand me that time when I didn't burp and almost die midway through? Dan, do you want a refund? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have burped like that. That was inappropriate. You can't fight with Steve? Steve? Oh, Steve Campbell, the top super harder, yeah. Are you sending super hearts for my burp? What was that? It wasn't even a burp. I was like, that's what it sounded like, a demon. Yes. Chris, I was going to say the same thing. A demon just spoke through me. We need an exorcism. Do we have any priests in the room? How many beers did I drink? Okay, now technically, I've drank no beers since I woke up in the middle of the night. But earlier, I did have 3 beers. But that was like 10 hours ago. 100,000 super hearts. Oh my god! Dan! Sorry, I'm yelling in the microphone. Well, hopefully that scream just reminded you. Haevon said, baby girl acting a little crazy. My life is so weird. My dear friends send me $300 in super hearts because he wants me to shoot cash cannons into the air, and some guy named Haevon, when we talk about Kayvon all night, comes in, starts calling me baby girl, and tells me I'm acting a little crazy. Meanwhile, he's calling me baby girl. You're acting crazy. Thanks for sharing this on Twitter, Emily. Thank you for the super hearts. DJ Sleep, Chris, Cortland, Dan, everybody, thank you so much for making this show possible. Seriously, we couldn't do this without you. And it's not just this show. It's going to be more and more shows. We're going to keep adding to our content. We're going to keep making the content even better. We're going to make our audio better. I know that I sometimes am too far from my microphone. I got to figure out a better solution for that. Yes. Okay, let's shoot off the cash cannon. Thank you, everyone, so much. Turn your volume down. It's going to be really loud. Thank you! Thank you, guys! I'm so excited because I feel like after this broadcast, I really did reach my goal. I think. I don't really know. I didn't check the numbers before I went live. Trevor, do not fall asleep. You missed it. Dan sent $300. I had to share the burp. Oh my gosh. Emily timestamped my burp. That's horrible. Please don't. If you tell me that you tagged Kayvon in that post, I'm gonna have to grant you ultimate trolling trophies because that's amazing. Foods or supplements for depression. Vegetables. Increase the amount of vegetables you eat. And don't worry about eliminating things. Increase your vegetables. Oh god, there goes Dan sharing it on Twitter. I really hope that was a Cash Cannon timestamp and not a burp timestamp. But I don't trust any of you, so so it's hard to tell. That was your first timestamp. Nick, good morning. Emily, thank you. That makes me so happy, even though it was my burp. It was a cute demonic voice. It was Cannon's. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. He's lying, but thank you. Ooh, I gotta get those over to Periscope if I want to be on their blog. Where's this burp? Oh, well, go ahead, follow Emily on Twitter, and you can see that burp repeated as many times as you like. My mom loves me a lot. Well, thanks, Priatore. Where did that come from? Please reenact. I wish I could, but I actually can't burp on command. And even if I could burp on command, I don't think I could ever burp like that again if I wanted to. Dan's like, you know, there's no respect. I try to be nice. Oh, my Instagram is FemYogaTaylor, and I'm 27. It was a special burp. It was my VIP burp status burp. It was. It was me asking Emily if she applied to be a VIP, and I burped because she raised me alone. Yeah, my sister helped. My sister's like, she's 7 years older than me. Who the F is Emily? Lights out for you. Good morning, Nick. How are you? Nick is my other friend that went to Egypt with me. Also Atlantic City. Oh yeah, that's another place that I scoped. And Nick is actually only a couple weeks away from becoming our first ever, him and Lou will be our first two ever, 1 year consecutive sponsors. So every single month for a straight year, 12 months in a row, they've been supporting FemYoga, femyoga.com. Thank you, Nick. Having too many feelings. It's too much. Dan, I blame you. Get your feelings out of here. Get out. Bring Florida back? Oh my god. Don't say that with Dan in the room. He'll make me do it. He'll be like, sponsor request, we're going back to Miami. Do you like how this started out? Okay, this broadcast started off with Dan saying, as a sponsor, I would like to request that we end this broadcast and go to sleep. And then now he's, like, supporting the entire channel. Did I grow up in upstate New York? I did, yep. I did. Hang on 1 second. I can't reach this 20. Okay. We got it. We got it. Screw Chicago. Oh yeah, forgot about Chicago. Can't go to Miami just yet. Gotta go to Chicago first. Okay. Oh, I am hungry as a horse. Are horses really hungry animals? Probably a pig. I'm hungry like a pig. Patrick, yoga is a sin? What? What does that even mean? I don't even believe in sins. You really believe in sins? Let's talk about this. I've been to Cooperstown. Maybe. Yoga is for communists? No, I'm not a communist. No, it is live. Nemexis, I already told you to not ask about my underwear. Wolf Puppy, crap! I got busted. As soon as I said that, Wolf Puppy, I was like, Wolf Puppy's gonna get triggered. These comments are getting intense, probably. I'm an anarchist, anarcho-capitalist, so thank you, Rude Vibes, for following me. Yoga is a lifestyle? Maybe. I mean, yoga does mean union, so it's supposed to encapsulate all of your life. Are these guns for the male strippers? Yes, the male strippers are a little late, but they should be here. They should be here in about 30 minutes. Just want the truths. I like truths. I also like truths. Thanks, Chaos. You blame Dan? You know what? I blame Dan, too. I'm an anarcho-capitalist, yeah. I've decided that the word anarchist, I don't love that word, because when I look at the definition, it seems corrupted to me. So I'm a freedom lover. I just want people to be free, completely free. Free market, free everyone. For just this month. Actually, RTC, it's the last 30 days. So it's not like April 1st to today. It's the last 30 days. Wolf Puppy! I'm going to make up for it. Wolf Puppy, it's 420. Do you know what that means? That 420, April 20th, is the day that I get to meet you in Chicago in just 5 days. I love you, Wolf Puppy. Did I just say male strippers are coming soon? I may have said that. It might be a lie. I look like a girl you worked with in college. Is it me? Was her name Taylor? Not too many people know what anarchist is. The definition is incorrect. Emily, do we just become best friends? Do you think all drugs should be legalized? Yes. 100%. Now, do I think all drugs should be used? Hell no. Excuse me, just like food. The majority of food I don't even think we should eat. Why am I burping like this? Am I on Peaks? No, I don't use Peaks. I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope. Thank you, EOFR. Everyone likes my hair today? That's interesting. Her name was Haley. I sound like her too. Oh, well, she must have been pretty cool. That's more of a libertarian position than anarchist. No, because I actually don't think there should be any government at all. No taxation. And Dan's like, male strippers. That's what I spend all of your money on. Go to the male strip club. I don't even know if that's a thing. I'm pretty sure we don't even have a male strip club. I've never been to a strip club. And now, you guys, now they're asking me to strip on Twitch. Do you see how this has progressed? Mini vlogs. Are you a girl? Can you help me? So rarely do girls show up on Twitch. You're near Westchester County? Hello, neighbor. How are you? He's like, I would be an insane male stripper. The Twitch comments are awesome right now. Take us stripping. All right, my next live broadcast will be from a strip club. Protected the working class from corrupted government and brutal company owners and their thugs. Emily, I love this. And I love that I see that Emily timestamped my Twitter popping up here. I have a problem. I've borrowed more gorgeous dresses than days in Chicago. How about a lunch dress and a dinner dress and then a casino dress? 3 dresses a day? Is that good? You can't strip. You'll get blocked for sure. I'm not stripping. You guys, we're trying to get Kayvon to come into the broadcast. We're not stripping. Do we have to go over to Twitch to see that? Yes. How far am I from the Tappan Zee Bridge? I don't like to say where I'm located. I've never been to one either. Yeah, Ryan, me either. How old are you, Ryan? Are you reading more than one chat? Yeah, I'm live on 3. The sheriff's in town. Thank you, Dan. Oh, thank God for Dan. I would definitely strip and get the male strippers to come too. Multiple streams, that's innovative. Thanks, Chaos. That's nice. Who do I want to join? Who do I want to join? What do you mean? Wardrobe changes. Well, Puppy, I love it. Oh, and, well, wait, we have to do onesies for the casino, actually, though. If all drugs are legal, that's bad. Come on, Taylor. Come on, Taylor is your argument. Don't trigger me. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. These late night scopes are very different than the daytime ones. Are they, though? Trevor, really? Are they? Come on. You've been to the daytime ones. Dan, what a player. How people overthink the stalker thing. That's true. Throw in a breakfast dress, too. TJ Peg wants you to wear a breakfast dress, Will Puppy. Okay? This is going to be fun. Chicago's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's get back to the book. Oops. All right, I got to search for it again. Casino onesies. Yeah, that's the only way we're going to get kicked out, right? We need Chris and Danielle to come to get us kicked out. Mini Vlogs wants to know how to get a girl to like him. Oh, it's a girl. I mean, it's a guy. Is your husband upset you're up all night? No, I hear him. He's down there. He's doing something. He's awake, too. How do I get a girlfriend? Any tips? Be a really attractive person. And I don't just mean physically. Now, you're going to increase your physical attractiveness by being healthy and taking care of yourself. So, like, keeping your facial hair and hair, you know, head hair and makeup if you're a girl, you know, keeping yourself put together and looking nice and clean, hygienic. But you can also be attractive by smiling a lot, being happy, being wealthy, being successful, and a lot of different things. People are attracted to success. A Hello Kitty onesie. I don't think I can get that before Chicago, but I like where you're going with this. It's dangerous? Okay, bye, Nemesis. Nemexis. Patrick? Okay, I have nothing to read anymore on Twitch. Oh yeah, you can wear a dress under your onesie, and then just when you rip the onesie off, it will reveal a new dress. That's awesome. I love this. Okay. Where are we here? Oh yeah, this I said this was crazy, and then I didn't even get into it. Right after Dan sent the money. Do I like the summer or winter? Definitely the summer. Hey, internets. My night's going really well. How's your going? Really well, thanks to Dan. Red noses at Walgreens? Red noses? I don't think I know about this. Say the word boss. Oh, say the word boss. Oh, boss. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too, Dan. It's like, if you're feeling like you want to troll him by timing him out, I mean, I don't know. It's a good question, hung horse. Why don't I move to Florida? My husband doesn't want to live there. That's the main reason, actually. Great, good. That's awesome. How can I read 3 chats at once? They're just not, the comments aren't coming in that fast, so. Danielle and Chris are both in the room. You know what that means? They have to come this weekend to Chicago. You don't appreciate the money throwing? Okay, well, I think we're done with the cash cannons for today. How about now? You donate money and get a red nose. They tricked me to get one. I'm mailing it to Ray. I didn't know that. I should do that so I can get a red nose. Your husband likes cold weather? He just doesn't like really, really hot weather. That's all. This is fast. Whoa! Is it hard now? Yikes. No, it's not hard now. I think it's probably harder for you to type like that than it is for me to read it. So, part 3. Oh wait, we were still on chapter 9, privatizing Social Security. Now, for me, he's not talking about privatizing it at all, because what they're talking about is all involves taxation. So they're saying you can opt out of the Social Security program, but you still have to contribute. That's not privatization at all. That's not anywhere near privatization. That's just using the wrong word. We're quick. The most expensive magazine for a gun? That's true. Probably not, actually. There's probably way more expensive magazines. The money in there is $1,600. What's going on in Chicago? A big Periscope meetup. Our mattress store is run by the mafia. I should really go to bed, but I'm giving Taylor my viewership. Thank you, Trevor. Don't worry, we're all going to go to bed. Well, actually, I'm going to eat food, but we're going to get off of here in about 20 minutes. Kick me or else. I mean, it's up to Dan. He's in charge. So then part 3, and this is really cool, and this came in right when Dan sent his sponsorship, which is, well, once I realized it, which totally freaked me out. Part 3 is health. Part 3 is all about health. So chapter 10 was called Prescription Drugs. I actually recorded an audio for this part. I know, Dan, I know. I'm proud too. He's like, I'll stay. Am I having an affair with Dan? Well, I'm not sure what an affair is, but I'm not having an affair with anyone. Who's Dan? Is he your husband? Nope. Dan is one of my friends and sponsors of this channel. One of the top sponsors of this channel. You'll see his name on here, Dan on Fleek. Oh yeah, no, Dan's my mistress. Yes, exactly. Oh, really, Eofar? Oh. I just assumed there was, I obviously don't know how much bullets cost, because I don't shoot my gun. If I go to Chicago, I'll be invisible. Everybody would be trying to scope me. Well, we don't have to scope you if you want to meet up with us. This isn't fair. I can't see Dan now. You can go to Twitch if you want, Trevor. We're having an Afghan. I like Dan, I approve. We are having a wild and crazy Afghan. All right. It's a passionate Afghan. All right. It's too much. I've taken it too far. I'm reeling it back in. I recorded an audio. I don't know if it's appropriate to listen to. Why don't I listen to it like this so you guys can't hear it? I was hoping the chapter would be like how prescription drugs are abused and too many, you've taken too many and it's no good, but it's all about how to get them funded, basically, which I kind of thought was like the wrong thing to focus on. Sound died? Sound died? Froze? I'm not dropping any frames. Yeah, it's not really anything interesting. Hey, Mr. Carter DeCarlo. Wait, Mr. Carter DeCarlo? Wait, who are you? What did your name used to be? You hear me? Okay, good. Do I believe that regular shampoo with chemicals causes hair loss? I don't believe that, but it could be true. I don't know. Kayvon would probably catch me and put me on a featured scope. You know what, Emily? Yeah, because Kayvon watches all my broadcasts. It's good on my end so far. Okay, we're good now. Cool. I'm in Germany. We have to shoot once a month to own the right to own a gun. Is that true? What other countries should we bomb? None. We should not bomb any countries. We shouldn't have bombed Syria. I'm very angry about that. Kendall Carter 77. Hi, welcome back. DeCarlo family in the house. The cannons match the charger cord. Ooh, and my lips. And Atlas Shrugged. It's the red scope. I also use the Mill Creek organic shampoo. Yeah, I use organic shampoo and conditioner too, but not because of hair loss, just because I don't want chemicals on my scalp. Can I read the Twitch chat more? I mean, you're gonna have to talk more if you want me to read it more. I'm not a vegetarian, Moya, no. Should I sleep? It's 4:30 a.m. You probably should sleep, if I'm being honest. I'm not gonna sleep. You should. Dan is cool as hell. Yes, he is. I haven't been on for a while. Well, welcome back. I'm here. I'm here every day, 3 hours a day. I've gone nowhere. I switched to the late night, but anyway. So we talked about organ donation, which was chapter 11. Chapter 12 they called Saving the Planet. Wasn't really anything interesting. It was talking about, there's whale semen in that stuff. Which company is your natural shampoo? Desert Essence. Desert Essence Organics. And then I use Avalon Organics for the conditioner. This chat is bumping. Tulips. Do I have children? Nope. I had been on for like 12 hours. Yeah, that's how it feels sometimes. Did I sleep already? Yes. Yeah, I did, Chris. I took a 6-hour sleep. Basically slept from like 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. We have a very strict gun policy. I have to do a 24-hour course and then an exam, and then I have to buy the guns. Well, that's what you have to do here in America, too. I was giving away $100. Yeah, I gave away $700 last week. Ever since I avoided detection at the San Francisco Summit, I've been a scope target. Well, now I know, Emily. I got my eye out for you. Steve from Florida is a very good man. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he's one of my sponsors here. No, we can't make children, Patrick. I do. I have my cat. Oh, he's gone. Who's getting assaulted? What's happening? All right. Saving the planet. I wrote nothing interesting. They talk about controlling emissions and waste and all that, the importance of incentives. Basically, the last few chapters of the book are applying the choice architecture and nudge technique to specific issues. I've never done a 12-hour scope. I don't want to take credit for something I didn't do, but Mitch almost got you. Oh, really? Honest Aces? Should you go on a 183-hour bike ride to meet someone? Probably not. You should probably sleep. Hi, Steves. How are you? Part 4 is called Freedom, and I wrote, oh, this should be good. Chapter 13, Improving School Choices. Nothing about private optional schooling. They talked about how to choose the best public school, and the last section is about nudging high school students into college, which made me want to burn the book. "12-hour scopes." Now, Dan does 12-hour scopes. Chris Angelis is doing a 24-hour scope. Wow, have they done that before? I've heard a lot of people say they were going to do stuff like that and not pull it off. I have insomnia, too many thoughts running in my mind. Take some deep breaths. Me and hubby had been on for a long time to hit a goal. Maybe, I mean, I think the longest scope I ever did was like 7 or 8 hours. Kendrick Lamar, Dan is a hero. What music you listen to? I listen to hip-hop music and rap, mainly. All right, so chapter 14 is basically advocating patients to be able to waive their right to sue their doctor for malpractice because with less liability, the doctor may perform better. That is such a stretch. Dan nearly died doing a 12-hour scope. I wrote that the insane government laws and regulations on the doctors are the problem, not the patient's right to sue. Do you know what I mean? Like, I do agree that if doctors weren't so concerned about liability, they would probably practice medicine differently. But the trick isn't to make it so that you can just be like, you waive your right to sue them, so now there is no liability at all. I think that it's the laws that make them so liable that are the problem. He walked right past me scoping, saying he's lost, he can't find his friends while walking down the street. Oh my god, Emily, that is amazing. Let you find out, Joey? Okay. Patients always know more than their doctor. It's called research. Again, a little bit of a stretch, potentially. But yeah, I mean, especially with specific things, like if you looked up a specific disease and you learned everything about it, chances are pretty good you're going to know more than your general practitioner about that specific thing, because they're treating people of all ages and genders and symptoms, and you're focused on this one particular, diagnosis. You might actually know more about that than your doctor does, but there's also specialists, and hopefully you'll be able to find a doctor that knows more about what you want to know about than you do. Hopefully, I guess. Wyoming does not exist. Germany is not real. All a hoax. We made every school bad. Dan, chill, man. You can't say you know someone from there. I don't know anyone from Wyoming, actually. Very good point, Minnie. Very good point. I hope all is well. I'm going to try and sleep. Oh, okay. I hope you have a good night and morning as well. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Carter. I didn't mean with everything. Yeah. I know what you mean. I wanted to make sure that I didn't say the absolute. Because it doesn't exist. I told you. All right. I do know people from Europe, though. Okay. Chapter 15. This chapter completely redeemed the book. It's called Privatizing Marriage. Thank you. So this is why this book is going to get 3 stars, because I think a lot of the cognitive biases are interesting. Priming is interesting. The concept of nudges and choice architecture, all very interesting. There's a lot of stuff that I disagree with them fundamentally on, but this chapter I could totally get down with. So this is what my husband and I did, actually. We kind of made this up in our own mind. We didn't get legally married. We didn't get a marriage license. We didn't get the government and the state involved in our marriage, because all that means is that we have to get them involved if we ever decide to dissolve the marriage, and we're not interested in doing that. So you can actually get married and do a whole wedding ceremony and just not actually file a marriage license with the government, and then you're still, your taxes, everything, you're still single as far as they're concerned. It makes divorce a lot less messy and painful, hopefully. There's always risk, in anything, but they had a whole chapter about how getting the state involved only hurts the relationship and makes it more difficult. You don't have to take the last name either, right? Am I getting divorced? No. Hopefully never. But technically there is no divorce. We would just break up. So I said, that chapter is amazing. I love it. I'd like to cut it out and put it in a different book. And that was it. That was the end of that book. So that's Nudge in a nutshell. I'll put this up on my Goodreads channel and put a review, as well as Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. So you'll see these both on my Goodreads. Feel free to follow my bookshelves at goodreads.com/femyoga. It's totally free. And yeah. Let's put this somewhere. Hey, I see money. Oh, thanks, Trevor. Yes, Minnie, I will read your book about Wyoming not existing and discuss it with my audience. All right. Oh, we still have 10 minutes to go. So, we are going to be starting 2 new books. Confederacy of Dunces. This is a book that Dan on Fleek actually gave me in Egypt. A decent length book. It's a novel, so I am going to be reading this mostly as ASMR. This is going to be our new Atlas Shrugged. But it's a lot shorter. It's like less than half of the length, and the words are bigger, so. Also, the pages are bigger too, though. Hi, Virat. Hi, India. Dan, what a gentleman. Yes, yes. ASMR. Yeah, Chaos, I bet you love all of this. Yeah, so we're going to be doing this ASMR style in the future, Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. Crap. Okay. And in my normal voice, we'll be reading. Trevor will be sure to keep me on track, I'm sure. Secrets Self-Made Millionaires Teach Their Kids by Steve Siebold. My 500th book that I added to my list was actually another book by Steve Siebold called How Rich People Think. Something like that. And you can see all that on my Goodreads. Thank you, Faraz. I could do a little. Padmasana? Yeah, I know Padmasana. There's a great backstory on that author. Ooh, okay, well, I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a intro, because I don't think I started Atlas Shrugged as ASMR, so I think I'll do like an intro scope where we talk about it and start the book and kind of talk about why we're reading it and stuff, and then switch over to ASMR for the majority. I could, Minnie, but it's already gone because the comments are coming in too fast. What is my content? Faraz, I have a lot of different content. Like we just talked about ASMR, I teach yoga, and so much more. I travel, I do guests, I bring guests on split screen, I do games, trivia, yep, reading books. You guys, if you want to recommend a book to me, you can actually direct message me either on Twitch, YouTube, or sorry, Twitch, Twitter, or Instagram. It's Femme Yoga Taylor. And yeah, so why don't we read the first chapter of this book, because we still have a few more minutes. We read chapter 2. Where we talked about how you have to love what you do. And then chapter 1 is called Rich People Rule the World. And I actually, what's interesting is what he recommends to do at the end of this chapter is to watch a documentary by Robert Reich. And Robert Reich is like super liberal, and I was like, oh god, I'm not going to like this book or this author. But it turns out I absolutely love this chapter so much. So I want to tell Ed. Ed got me this book. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to read this. I'm going crazy. It's going to be amazing. So here's what it says. Rich people rule the world. The wealthiest 1% of people own the majority of the world's money, and it is not going to change. The fact is not to be celebrated. To be a member of the world's top 1%, to be a member of the world's top 1%, you only need to earn around $35,000 US per year. So thanks to you guys, I am in the top 1% in the world. And that's due to the staggering number of developing countries and poor people around the world. Is it late or is it early? It's both. The answer is yes. To be a member of the top 1% in America in 2018, you need to earn around $435,000 per year. Not quite there yet, but we're working on it. Income and wealth disparity is not good for any of the economic classes, including the wealthy. Most rich people are small business owners that need the middle class to purchase their products and services. And when their wages stagnate or drop, it has an impact on their profits. The reality is that due to globalization, technology, and other progressive factors, income disparity will continue to grow. It's a more difficult problem to solve than politicians, think tanks, and academics would have you believe, and it's not going to happen anytime soon. High school teachers and even college professors may tell you that taxing the rich will solve the problem, but they're wrong, both morally and mathematically. Overtaxing the rich is punishing people for success. And rest assured, they will find a way to stop the government from robbing them. The math shows that stealing from the rich through excessive taxation won't even make a dent in the problem. Be respectful of your teachers, but remember that very few of them are, or ever have been, rich. Or ever will be rich. Damn. The best strategy is to join the 1% as quickly as possible and be grateful that you are lucky enough to be born in a country that makes it possible. Also, consider lending a hand to the 99% that are trying to crack the top 1%. The best way to help the financially struggling is to not become one of them. Then he recommends watching the 2013 documentary Inequality for All by Robert Reich. He asks, do you think it's right that rich people rule the world? And then he recommends reading his other book, How Rich People Think. That book is based on 3 decades of interviews with over 1,200 of the wealthiest individuals in the world. And then we just read chapter 2, Fall in Love with Work. And that quote says, if you don't love your work, it's hard to love your life. So what you can do is write down 10, if you haven't found what you love to do, write down 10 occupations you would be interested in learning more about. And then a critical thinking question is, what activity, which you do on a regular basis, makes time go by the fastest? What activity that you do on a regular basis makes time go by the fastest? For me, it's working on my business. Working in my business, being live, it makes time go by quick, but not as fast as working on the business. Time flies when I do that. 1, professional Periscope troll. If you want to make a lot of money, sell Hello Kitty stuff. There you go. Thanks, Chaos. And then like I said, read The Amateur, The Pleasures of Doing What You Love by Andy Merrifield. And that was just, both of those 2 books were both added to my to-be-read shelf on Goodreads today. I'm 5'1". All right. Let's just read this one, and then we're going to be done for the night. Do they have to be legal, Matthew? Success isn't free. You're going to hear a lot of lies about financial success from people who have never achieved it. They'll say that rich people are evil, shallow, and narcissistic. They'll tell you the wealthy have somehow gamed the system to acquire their fortunes. Hi, Eunice. They'll even claim that the rich just got lucky. Excuse me. Don't believe any of this. To become a self-made millionaire, you're going to have to live and breathe your business 24/7. Hiccups. It's not a task for the faint of heart, the lazy, or the entitled. Becoming financially independent will be the fight of your life. You'll have to be willing to sacrifice your time, sleep, and leisure to build something great. You'll experience self-doubt, spend endless nights worrying, and you'll come face to face with your deepest fears. It's not glamorous or pretty. While your friends are out having fun, you'll be working, and it will sometimes feel like you're not getting anywhere. You'll be excited in the beginning, but after multiple failures, all you'll feel is pain. This is the stage of success that will make or break you. It wears most people down, but if you stay focused on your dream of financial independence, you will be able to endure. The final stage is the knowing stage, which is when you know you're going to succeed. You may not know how long it will take or the price you'll have to pay, but you know in your heart that it will happen. By the time you reach this stage, you will have become a battle-tested, mentally tough warrior. And you'll have the emotional scars to prove it. Hey, this is called Secrets Self-Made Millionaires Teach Their Kids by Steve Siebold. And this is actually a 2018 book. It's brand new. This was something Ed gave me when he came to visit. And if you sign up for the book reviews on my website, you'll be getting a review of this book on May 16th when I send that out. So 1 month away from my newsletter going out. I only send 3 a year. 3 emails a year, and it has all my book reviews and summaries from the past 4 months. So every 4 months I send 1 email, and that's it. And it's not selling you anything, it's just teaching you about the books. Oh, thank you, Do. Dan loves it. Thank you for the super hearts, Dan. Yes. Oh, look, Johnny. How did Johnny become the stream boss? I love it. You'll never forget the price you had to pay to become wealthy. Financial success is fantastic, but it's not free. Oh, and when your friends talk about your success when you're not around, they'll say you just got lucky. Welcome to the world of the self-made rich. The quote, "The price of being a sheep is boredom. The price of being a wolf is loneliness. Choose one or the other with great care." Action step. Start reading 1 quote on success every day and keep a collection of your favorites for future review. Critical thinking question. Are you willing to pay the price for extraordinary success while everyone else is playing? Millionaire resource, read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And we actually read that together at the end of last year. So when you sign up for my book reviews, you can actually click into my previous book reviews that I send out, and you can check out some of the previous books we've read too, like that book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Or check it out on my Goodreads page. So I'm going to end there. We'll keep reading this book. We're going to be starting the 30-day yoga challenge from this book. And that is so very true, Dan. Yeah, Dan actually is interested. We're both, that's something that kind of bonds us, is we're both mutually interested in success. Our own success, of course, and then how to help other people to understand and achieve success as well. Thank you, Faraz. That's nice of you to say. Appreciate that. And I hope you guys all have a great night. Special, huge, huge, huge thank you to Dan on Fleek for supporting this channel, sending $300 to the channel on femyoga.com. Guys, please remember to check out the website. If you got any value from this content, please be sure to support the channel so we can keep this going. This is 100% funded by viewers just like you guys. Thank you so much. Special thank you for all the super hearts as well. Our top contributor of the broadcast. Oh my gosh, so many super hearters. Steve Campbell, thank you so much. And everyone else, thank you DJ Sleep. Thank you Dan. Thank you Chris. Thank you Cortland. Thank you Miles. Thank you David. Thank you Mr. Biggs. Thank you Pat. Your name is ridiculous. Hugh Janus. Thank you Sonam. Thank you Lampy. Thank you Trevor. Thank you Eric. Thank you Blackman. Thank you Everett. And everyone else who had to leave before I got to say thank you. Kieran, Anthony, Johnny, Asha, Mr. Hearts, James. Thank you. Burp VIP. Thank you, Emily. Thank you for all the hearts. Ryan, David, DJ, Trevor, this person, and Wolf Puppy. Thank you, Chaos. I love you as well. Platonically, of course. Technically, I don't owe any cannons, but I'll shoot them off because Dan's in charge. Oh, yes, thank you for your information about Wyoming, Minnie. I never knew that it didn't exist. And now we all know that Wyoming is a myth. Thanks for all the super hearts. Thanks for all the regular hearts. Thanks for all the sponsorships at the website. And thank you for watching my YouTube playlists in multiple windows on silent so that I can monetize my YouTube channel because I still need over 2,000 hours watched. We're working on it. So thanks for subscribing to Fem Yoga on YouTube and helping me to monetize in that way. Turn your volume down because I'm about to shoot off the catch cannon. It's going to get loud. Oh, it says 121 on yours? Mine says 107. Thank you, Dan. I'm sorry. It's just must be glitched. It's just like it got lagged somehow. Okay, Minnie, you write that book. That's great. Self-publish it. Don't let Amazon get your money. And yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes! Thank you, guys. Ooh, we have our new outro now, too. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. And you guys, I did write a book, too, called How to Make Money on Periscope. If you're wondering how the heck is this girl doing that, You can get that at my website too. Click shop. It's only $20. Scroll down to the bottom, you'll see it there. Or you can get merchandise like shirts and hoodies and mugs and all that. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you for everything, you guys. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by my gratitude for you every single day. I really need to eat, otherwise I would just stay here and never ever stop. If I didn't have to like take showers and eat food and, you know, like build my relationship with my husband, I would just be here all the time. So, thank you. This has been A Moment in Time with Taylor. Thanks so much for watching, and please remember to check out the website femyoga.com. I'll see you guys back tomorrow for 3 more hours of content. We're going to have yoga with the sisters at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to try to do food and art. I don't know if I'll get it all done on Sunday, but we're going to do our best. Okay? Bye! Oh, I'm not used to, like, seeing you guys after this. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gone. You pulled an all-nighter for this? Oh, Ryan! We pulled all-nighter together, didn't we? Fem Yoga.